What up, fam? Like, subscribe, follow, download, giddy up.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
We're going at it at 110%.
I just want 5 minutes of happiness, please. Just give me 5 minutes.
And they did it! They did it!
Left, left.
What the hell was that? Oh, yeah!
What the fuck are you talking about?
Complimentary here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
Welcome in, everybody. A2D Wednesday night, only on A2D Radio, and we are brought to you by the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. We know many of us and our families deal with mental health and addiction issues. We are happy to support both the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need help, please call 856, there's Giannis, 651-8117 and get in contact with them. What's up, family? Tom Arnone, Ryan Brodo, Frank Vespi, Ralph Del Vecchio. Greg Milwaukee will be with us later. Nate Moss will be with us later. Lindsay will be with us later. Maybe. Ariana might be with us later, maybe. So we'll see. We might have more people to show up. Who knows? We went from thinking we're having 10 and just the four of us. So we're going to make it if we can, and we're going to try to give you another live reaction here. And hopefully that comes with a W. So we're going to have a lot to talk about. Sixers, Bucks. We'll give you live reactions to the game. We'll give you a post game, and then later on in the show, we'll get into NFL free agency, the latest moves, Eagles free agency news. That's funny. And like I said, Sixers Bucks post game, Sixers Bucks live reaction, the main topic at hand, and a guy who just scored a little dunkaroo for Benny. Ben Simmons will score more than 21 points against the Bucks tonight. That'll be our poll. We'll get into that in just a minute here. There he goes again. Can't get the roll. Can't get the roll. But the beast of the East, all right, which is the Philadelphia 76ers. Milwaukee winners 9 of their last 10, playing great basketball as well. Obviously, us trying to go for 7 in a row tonight, which would be great, and be 500 without Joel Embiid, which would be spectacular. And if you tell me that, I'll sign up for that. I'll sign up for that all day. Attaboy, Benny. Attaboy, Benny. He knows the poll's coming up. He knows the poll is coming up. And that is brought to you by bodycheckwellness.com. And you can use promo code A2D for 20% off. That's bodycheckwellness.com. Promo code A2D, 20% off. Our poll question, Ben Simmons will score more than 21 points tonight against the Bucks. He's got 4 right now. So I'll say, I'll agree. Let me give him 22. Give him a 22 piece. Give me a little 20. Who just made that 3? Because I was looking.
Borkma's dead.
Ferk.
Yeah.
Instant offense. Ray Allen, as some like to call him last night. And DiVincenzo right back on the other end. Sixers up 23-18 right now. But to the poll, I agree. He has to, right? Like a night like tonight, he has to because you're going up against the MVP. Now, he's done great work on Giannis early on here. I mean, tremendous work if you just watch the game. I mean, Giannis has 4 points, but it feels like he has none. Attaboy, up and away. Dwight Howard impact.
Superman.
But I agree. I mean, I think he has to score tonight. So I'm more going off of maybe a little homerism because we need him to if we want to win this game. I think we can all agree on that, especially they called a foul there.
Wow.
That's a bailout. That's such a bailout right there. Bobby Portis.
Especially in a game where you think you might get tired legs later, like the Knicks did last night. Right, you're going to need his legs to come alive in the fourth, right, offensively. I really believe that. So even if, 4 points right now, is he going to the line on that? Are we in the penalty, I guess? Or are they looking at that right now?
Official.
They're looking at it right now, yeah.
All right, first quarter rundown, and then you guys get into. I'll give you guys all the quick numbers. Danny Green, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 from 3, 6 points. Tobias Harris, 3 for 6, 0 for 1 from 3, 6 points. Tony Bradley, 2 points. Seth Curry, 2 points. Ben Simmons, 4. Dwight, 2. You just saw the dunk. And Berkey with that 3 ball later on. And that rounds out the Sixers stats for the first quarter. Bucks stats still up in the air with Pat at the line right now. But no, I mean, Ben has to be aggressive in games like this. Like last night, he can get away with scoring 16. We talked about that. We talked about that after the game last night. Nights like tonight, you can't get away with that. You have to up your game a little more offensively, right? So you got to be in the 20s. You just have to be. For us to be in this game late, I think you have to be, because I think it'd be crazy to say Giannis is going to get held under 20. I mean, I just feel like he's going to find a way to get his, because he always does, right, guys?
Yep.
Did he miss both?
Unless Giannis gets into severe foul trouble, he's getting to at least 25, 26, 27 points easily.
Yeah, he might walk to 25, you know what I mean? He's obviously going to get his at the end of the day. He's a great basketball player. So, I mean, he wakes up and he has 25 underneath his belt, so.
Yeah, it's hard to contain that. So you got to almost match it. You're going to contain him a little bit, but then you got to match it as well. Match it enough so you get yourself in the 20. So, great. Family out there, what do you say? We're obviously going to be in and out from the poll to the game, so we have a little timeout break now at the end of the first quarter. Sixers up 25-18. So let's go. It's a good first quarter. That's a good first quarter. You hold the Bucks to 18 points. That's a good first quarter. Not going to continue this. We'll talk about that throughout the game as well. But get to the poll, guys. It's an easy one. You can run through it quick, and then we're back to live action.
Yeah, I'll make mine real quick. We made a meme on it earlier. We talked about it last night. The biggest thing we have going for us as far as Ben Simmons, trying to get him to have, the all-time aggressiveness that we've seen, it's nationally televised. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Nationally televised against a good team. We always talk about, hey, if he's playing against Giannis or LeBron or against Donovan Mitchell, it's like these little storylines heading into the game. It sounds stupid, but it's the truth. It's like, okay, well, it's without Joel. It's nationally televised. It's against Giannis. And to your point, Tom, if we're going to beat this team, go for 7 in a row, and do it without Joel Embiid again, he needs to go for at least 22, 23, 25 points. Unless we're going to see a performance like Tobias again, where he's in the 30s, and Seth Curry, where he's in the mid-20s. But he needs to at least improve from what he was last night. Like we were talking about last night, we would have taken 16 points. We were fine with it. We wouldn't say that we were thrilled with it, but it's like, okay, that's the minimum of what he has to do. Well, this is a much better basketball team than the New York Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So you need to, raise your play a little bit, both defensively, which he's clearly doing against Giannis so far, and offensively, which I would expect him to do. So I expect him to do it. I say he will. I say I'll say he'll end up with 24 points, 12 assists, 9 rebounds.
Ooh, almost triple-double.
Yeah, I mean, right now,
I like.
He's matching him after the first quarter. So, you'll take that every quarter if you can somehow match his production.
Mm-hmm. True.
All right, I'll answer the poll. I'll agree to the poll. I think he gets a little bit over 21. As Ryan says, about 25, 26 points. Especially a huge game like this against a tough team like Milwaukee. This gives you an idea what a possible playoff matchup would be, especially knowing how favorable these teams are in the Eastern Conference race. So I expect to see a lot of that aggressiveness from Ben, and I hope he gets that stat line.
Yep.
What's that, Tommy?
I said, yep, he's going to need it.
Yeah. I'm going to go agree as well to this poll question. First off, Joel Embiid, MVP of the league. I'll start that off right there. Ben Simmons is going to get over 21 easily. You guys need him to. Without Joel Embiid in the lineup, you need another guy that can at least give, average 20 points throughout this, stint right here. Without Joel, and Ben has to step up big time. And like you said, Ryan, national televised game. Let's have a big game tonight for Ben Simmons. What's the matter?
Just make a pass.
There we go.
Did you see what do you want the matter?
I was looking at my screen. I was looking away from the TV.
What do you think? I passed out on the air?
Yeah.
I mean, I almost did seeing that pass, but my God.
Yeah.
A great block, though, coming on the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Bailed out by the kick.
There we go.
It's because it hit the foot.
At some point in the next couple of minutes, Tom, you guys want to do what we did kind of last night, where we do the over/unders for each player?
Yeah,
we each set a number.
Sure.
Ralphie,
What's up, buddy?
Give us an
Shake.
Yeah, I know. Shake's killing me right now. Give us an over/under for Tobias Harris points scored tonight.
Let's do 23 for Tobias. 23.
Over. I'll go 26.
I will go with 27. Give me the over.
Tom?
I'll go over. Give me 24.
All right. I'll set Seth Curry's over/under at 15.
I'm gonna go over with 18. Over with 18.
Frank?
I'll go with the over. I'll go with 18, as Ralph says.
Go with a
push.
Yeah, I thought about saying push, but I don't know if push was one of the options.
Frank, give us one for Danny.
Danny Green, okay. Let's go 10 points for Danny.
Over 11.
Under with 8.
Yeah, of course you'd say that.
I'll go over 8.
18?
Yeah.
Woo.
Already got
Woo.
It's got
yeah.
Sure. So it seems like have one of them hot nights. That a boy Shake. Need you to hit that. Sixers up 11. 29. Wherever you're watching that, pound that like, pound that subscribe button, comment in. We got a lot of people already commenting in. We're going to get to you all right now.
So Tom, what's the threshold for likes tonight?
Oh, always over 100.
Always over 100. Should there be like a special surprise at the end, or once we get to 100? I know we talked about it right before the show. Should we do like a live pasta making demonstration?
Yeah, you can throw some. You can get the boiling water.
What the hell did I miss?
Yeah, I guess he did.
Come on, Shake. Fuck.
Hey,
A little extra dramatics there, but
yeah, hit him with the flop. Hit him with the flop.
There you go, Bobby Portis.
Bobby.
Spidey says first
legend.
scores more than Danny.
Okay.
No, I'll say Furkan Korkmaz is a solid 9 tonight.
Brent Forbes. Fuck, man.
Who is that?
Brent Forbes.
Okay.
You played at Michigan State.
No, I got you. I got you.
Shake, you got to score tonight. Like I need that, buddy. I'm gonna need that, Shake. Like
That's the light.
like if he can't, this is the issue. Like if he can't make his mid-range game, he becomes ineffective. Okay, you become ineffective real quick because like that's your thing. Like the mid-range, the little runners, all that is your thing. I need him to make them shots. I mean, you're talking about a chance to go up 13 here. I need you to at a baby.
There we go.
On the floor.
Yeah. Foul and Shake right there.
It's all right. We're up 11. We're playing good basketball. Yeah. They have not scored here in the second quarter.
Yo, and Ben is doing his part on defense like he does every night. And like you said, Tommy, it feels like even though Giannis has 4 points right now, it feels like he hasn't even scored. Because Ben is just shutting them down right now, which is always nice to see.
Yep.
Pootie Tank saying the Nets are getting what? They're getting blown up right now or something?
Up. Let's see.
They losing? They're losing by 11 to the Pacers.
What up, Mike? See you out there. Jesse, let's go, Howard. Sixers up 9. 2 free throws by Drew Holiday there. That's the first points in the quarter for the Bucks. So,
wow, you see that? Are you guys on ESPN or NBC Sports Philly?
I went back to NBC.
Oh, okay, because ESPN just had a stat up. You guys are 31-2 in the last 2 seasons with fans attending. That's amazing.
Yeah, to sprinkle some in like some Jimmies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need Shake to make that freaking runner again. I mean, I need you to make that layup. The struggle bus is real for him. I mean, it's been real, and I don't want to crush the guy, but I need you. I don't like that shot. I don't care when it.
But it
Yeah,
goes in.
I'm mad that he made that because that means he might do it again.
Probably.
I mean, Shake's 1 for 4, so I mean, whatever.
Wow.
But Dwight's impact's been phenomenal again. I know we talked about it so much last night. He's got 6 tonight already. I mean, that's huge. It's just huge. You get that.
Milwaukee still hasn't made a bucket yet.
What he does to you. This is what he does to you. He gets
Here we go again with the volleyball. The volleyball again.
Praise him and you give him credit, and then he's playing patty cake down the other end with the basketball. Patty cake, or he's playing fucking hot potato. Like hot potato with the basketball. Calm down. Steven, Shake's been aggressive. I don't think it's
Oh my Jesus.
Look at him. Look at him. He loves the 3,500 in here. Loving the 3,500.
He does. He does.
He loves it.
Imagine when it gets up to 5,000. Jesus.
Yeah.
He'll be on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Are the Nets getting smoked tonight?
They were down 11 by to the
And now
Pacers.
and now it's down by 9. Last time I'm looking.
Yeah, they're making a run.
That doesn't matter. I mean, it's the second quarter. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they got too much firepower to say they're out of a game ever.
If Dwight would have dropped that, I swear. Does he have bad hands?
That a boy, Ferk. No, I just think he's old. You start getting your hands
I was gonna say because it's like who's the kid from Little Giants? Hot Hands.
Yeah,
With the sticky.
Yeah, the second. Yeah.
He feels a little hot handsy sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Ferk pulls this off so much though. He does pull that off a lot.
Oh yeah.
That's his signature move.
Now he's got to make these.
Oh, I was gonna say also his signature move is missing a freaking free throw, but he made it.
Milwaukee still hasn't made a bucket in this quarter yet.
No.
Outside the free throws.
Good.
Oh. Hey, Ferg.
What I said last time.
I was gonna say you might need to say it again. Oh, Flyers are down, by the way. Little Flyers.
Yeah, 1-0.
Yeah.
All right, Sixers up 13.
There we go.
So let's go. I mean, keep continuing to play great defense.
Almost a 5-minute field goal drought for the Bucks.
Spidey, you are correct. He gets a little spazzy, little dog on a hardwood.
Yes.
Look, good play. Good play. Good play.
Another great defensive stand.
Dwight's waving like he's at a damn friggin' pageant right now.
Yeah.
Hello,
He's loving it.
How are you? Hello.
I love the moxie in him, getting those fans going. I love it. I mean, didn't he lead the whole crowd in the "Ref You Suck" chant?
Him and Ben. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love the moxie in him. You know, the past couple games, love it.
I think he definitely was the orchestrator of that.
Mhm.
Papier is balling on both sides. What up, Pop?
What's up, Pop?
What up, Pop?
Some really nice defense from our second unit. Yeah, Pooty, you're right. You're right. It's important. It's important for that unit we talk about having some sort of identity. Every time Dwight's in the game, though, they play good. Like he sparks them by like the little things. If it's an alley oop or a block on the other end, them little things is like spark you up a little bit.
You got Simmons in the game again. Oh, there you go, Shake.
There you go, Shake.
Can he get to double digits? Shake.
Timeout, Milwaukee.
Where is he at right now?
15, boys, up 15.
Looking good. Looking good.
Right now.
He's at what?
He's at 4. I'll give you the whole rundown right now. Danny
Okay.
Green at 6, Tobias 6, Tony Bradley 2, Seth Curry 2, Ben 4, Dwight 6, Shake 4, Ferk 5, and that is it.
All right.
And back in the game, which I would assume would mean Ben's coming back in the game.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling. Yup, up 15. Steven, what's up, brother? He said, keep shooting that, Shake it. Keep shooting it. I mean, that's his shot. Like, again, like I want him shooting that shot. And he needs to be able to make that shot consistently.
It was automatic earlier in the season.
What up, Bryce? And yeah, we know Bucks got PJ Tucker. A lot of wasted talk on that we did on these shows. Wayne Miller, nice effort. Absolutely. Rob Lutman, shows brought to you by his places, Counseling Center Sunrise Detox. We came in on the show talking about it. Give him a call. 856. No, I can't find it. 856-651-8117. I almost know it by heart, but then I felt like I was gonna butcher that one. Bill 0 for 10 from the Bucks this quarter. Yeah, that's what good defense does.
Giannis is at 4. Middleton's at 4. Lopez 1. Drew Holiday 6. DiVincenzo 3. And then the only other guy who scored is, you know him, you love him, Mr. Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis, baby.
Middleton's 2 for 7 from the field so far tonight.
Jeez.
DiVincenzo 1 for 5.
Oh, they haven't shot the ball well at all. I mean,
Nope.
they're shooting. I have it all up here.
And Giannis has only shot twice, and one of them was a 3.
And he bricked it.
Yep.
As he does.
They are
Thanks to the
shooting.
new house.
They're shooting 21% right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Straight up, like straight face. 8%,
And we all know that's not going to stay the same all game long. You know what I mean? So
8% from 3.
I hope you're right, Wayne. I don't have to go and get the beads. I put the
I already
beads
went
away.
through my holy water, so I'm good.
That's just ice, Frank. It's just
Yeah,
ice.
there was water in it.
Well, you drank it, so it's
I
gone.
drank it all because
But now
because we
it's
don't need
not.
another prayer service today. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
yeah, up 15. Giannis is stinking it up right now. It's always good to see.
Steven, I don't think he says y'all think the Bucks are playing down since Joel is out. No, I just think they have sucked from the field so far.
Yeah, shooting 8% from threes. Horrendous.
Yep.
And it's not like Milwaukee doesn't have shooters either. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're loaded with shooters.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, 8% from 3 and 21% from the field. I mean, that's not going to
Yeah.
be done. What's up, Bob?
What's up, Bob?
Not everything, Marky Mark. I mean, I think we're shooting 50% from the field. So I mean, we're shooting well. I mean, hence why we're up 15. Now they're going to make a run, right? And can you just not let it? Can you not let them back in the game per se? Like, can you keep it? Can you keep it at arm's length for the rest of this one? And it's going to be tough to do. They haven't scored in 5 freaking minutes. You assume it's going to be a bucket here? No, and that's great.
Hey!
Let's go, Matisse. He's an all-star.
You got to go up 17 here. You know what I mean? You got to go up. You got to go up. You can't do this.
Triple the freaking. That's the second time he's done that in the last 24 hours.
Stop being cute, Shake.
It's like you're a freaking point guard, for God's sake. Oh, Hive?
Damn it.
There's things tonight. That would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Sting.
Good.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't do that to a superstar. Come on, Giannis. Damn it.
what do you do? Go running into him?
Yeah, you can't do that to a superstar.
Ralph, I don't like your tone down there.
Sorry.
I don't like your tone.
Do you want to go in timeout, Ralph?
I don't like how you.
I think that's 2 fouls. I think that's 2 fouls on Giannis now.
I don't like how you called him a superstar, Ralph. Sounded a little tampering to me. A little too much of a tampering kind of notion.
Oh,
you
yeah.
brought up there.
By the way, Washington football team just signed Curtis Samuel.
Yeah. Sorry, we have 7 Curtis Samuels on our team,
Yeah, right.
and none of them are as good as him.
Oh,
Oh, there you go, Seth.
Oh.
Yeah. It's great. Oh, there goes the drought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's over now.
just turn
Now
it.
now this is when Milwaukee goes on a run. We take the timeout. We cut to another
stop
commercial.
it there. Stop it, Ralph.
This is what you get when you turn the basketball over. You can't. You know, you have a 15-point lead, and you've had 2 opportunities on their end to go get another basket to take it to 17, and you turn the basketball over twice.
Damn it.
You're right, Don. You know why he's more vocal today, Don? Because he's in a win-win situation. His Lakers are off tonight. You know what I'm saying? He has no stake in this. He has no either he sees a victory from us tonight, and the spirits are high, or he gets to watch us suffer. I know what he does.
Yeah.
I know his act.
Yeah. We've been through this
35-22 Sixers right now. Milwaukee with the basketball. Their drought ended on their last possession. We've turned the basketball over a little bit too much for my liking early on in this game. I'm sure for you guys too. I'll give you that exact. Another
Godly Brook Lopez, Mr. Slow Motion. Jesus.
Lopez ISO ball.
another miss. 11 turnovers for us, though. Right?
So
like
if we have 11 turnovers and we're still up by 13,
Yeah.
that's a win. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but darn it right now. Like these misses, because they're not going to shoot 8%. Well, I mean,
Can you get the
I mean,
All right.
do they? I don't know, but you have a chance to you've had a chance to take this up to over 20 on your last possession. Have been shit,
Scotty,
and they're getting shittier by him.
Come on, Matisse.
Damn it!
Like, I know Matisse can't shoot the ball, but I mean, that's an open look.
Hey, that's Scottie Pippen you're talking about now, according to some Sixer fans, Ralphie. Gonna play some defense, huh?
Now there's timeout coming. This is what happens.
Here we go.
Oh, that was fun.
You can't get these opportunities. Capitalize. And you leave them in. You leave a team in the game. What's up, Molly?
What's up, Molly?
So I'm all.
What up?
No, I didn't call him Ray Allen. I said Scottie Pippen. Down. Furcon's not in the game right now.
Yeah, Mike, 11 goddamn turnovers isn't gonna help the cause. I mean, they have 13 on their end, so I mean they're doing everything wrong, right? They've done everything wrong, but they're only down 11. So I mean, like I said, you got to keep it at arm's length throughout this little period. They're on a little bit feeling good about themselves, a little semi-infant run right now. But you got to come out of the timeout and get a basket, right? And that's the little things, because they're not going to continue to shoot this bad. I mean, I like straight face. Do they? I don't know. I mean, maybe teams have terrible games sometimes, but usually they get close to their numbers. They're going to go on some sort of little run. So you got to withstand it and get buckets. And 11 turnovers. I mean, if you cut that in half right now, you're probably up 20. If you're just not turning the basketball over as much. I mean, that's the sign I don't like early on here.
It reminded me, as far as the way the Bucks have been playing, it reminds me a lot. It was kind of a carbon copy of the way they played against us last Christmas when we blew them out by like 50. But to your point, Tom, while they were cold at the beginning of that game for the first half, we were capitalizing. We were scoring. That's the way we created separation. The fact that we're just letting them hang in, it might not seem like a lot right now, but it could easily come back to bite us.
Yeah. Rob, Seth Curry has 2 turnovers right now.
And no, Matt, one guy in the Sixers group called him Scottie Pippen, and I saw it, and I'm just there's a love affair with him, but no, only one guy called him Scottie Pippen.
What up, Ev? He said JoJo's sitting on the bench with slippers.
He looks comfortable.
Yeah, he's comfortable.
No knee brace either, fam.
Yeah. No knee brace, no crutches, looking good.
Pop says Bucks are too good to push them to 20-point lead. We're playing well enough on defense. Just got to take care of the ball. Yeah. I mean, maybe not 20, Pop, but we had numerous chances to get that to 17, right? 19 even. So that's my biggest little concern. But guess what? You come out timeout, you get a bucket here, right? You just keep keeping it double digits. As bad as they played, if you go in the half up double digits, we're all feeling good coming out in the second half. But you want a little bit of a cushion because you feel like you might get some tired legs later on in this basketball game. So that's why you want to sort of keep this little cushion you have right now, so that when them legs do come back to maybe bite you later on, it might be the difference of winning and losing this basketball game.
True.
The Nexus came back. Don said, "Yep, told you that was going to happen." What poor Brian Elliott? What did he give up another one?
Probably
2-0. 2-0 now, Rangers. The Rangers freaking stink. Which just tells you what the Flyers are.
We might stink too.
Yeah, it's Brown City around here before the season started.
Bucks are shooting 9 for 36 from the field, 1 for 12 from 3.
Yeah.
Right, Tom? Vezina trophy?
Yeah. Oh, a lot of trophies. I mean, there wasn't a guy on this team that wasn't getting some sort of attaboy.
There you go, Tobias.
I feel like I haven't seen him in a little while now.
That's 2 nights in a row. We've seen a couple of them calls out of the timeout for him.
Oh,
God, that's
nice.
Wow, they are just
shot. Oh
my God!
There you go, Tobias. The little no looker from Ben. He's like, hey.
That just sat there for felt like a year. It sat on the
Sixers up 39-24. Tobias first in the double figures with 10.
Love it.
Some easy looks.
They're smothering them. That's absolutely travel.
Jump
ball. Let's go.
I mean, we know who's going to win the jump ball, but still, we'll take it. And Toby getting like some of these is like working baskets too.
Yes.
On.
Look at him.
The no looker from Ben.
None of Who was that? That was Seth, Matisse, and Tobias all on him. So Ben wasn't even on that play. Tobias versus Giannis.
Come on, Tobias, win this jump ball.
They play him. They usually throw a bunch of different guys at him.
Yeah.
And that's what the.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Double touch it.
Did he touch that?
Did touch it.
Because the Sixers players throws dead ball.
Oh,
my God. Pocket.
Scottie Pippen's cousin. Scotty's cousin. Another block.
Take that, Seth.
Oh.
Now get the ball to a guy who can score. Not him.
This guy? Like this guy? Yeah.
Shoot it.
Take it, Scotty. Oh, Dan.
Okay, Danny, I like that.
Oh.
Danny will shoot that in the
There's
playoffs.
a shot clock, gentlemen.
Oh boy! Oh boy, Danny!
Bam! Bam! Bam!
90-year-old Danny.
Let's
Put
go.
him out of the gym, baby. Let's go.
7-0 run. Oh.
There you go, Giannis!
Hey, there's that MVP. There's that superstar.
Let's go, Giannis. All right.
Just missed it, boys. Just
I love
missed
the freaking breeze, baby. Love the breeze.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go. Beats of the fucking East. People want to talk to me. I'm not going to get too excited yet. I'll wait till this one's over. We'll wait till this one's over, and there's going to be a lot of yelling.
Ben, it's Pat Connaughton.
Good luck.
Scotty?
Tough. Yeah.
What?
Oh, that was some salt.
That was tough. You're going in the Uncle Tree there. It's tree living. Tree living right there.
True. No, Parker, don't be throwing that out there. Let's not do this. He said the Bucks stink. Let's not do this.
Oh, my God.
Stop it.
Oh! Raining them.
Who was that?
Raining. Needed that one. Up 19. Up 19.
Oh.
Up 19. Yeah, Jesse. Good day. Good day, T.
Bothering him.
Good day, T's. All over them. Let the dogs eat. Let the dogs eat.
Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. Look at his defense.
Take him.
Oh, that's a horrible pass. That was a horrible.
Hey,
My boy Benny on the floor.
Hey.
somebody get the ball.
All right. We'll take it.
Yeah, they did. They did for us.
Thanks, guys.
Jesus.
Thanks, guys.
Think Milwaukee needs to make another trade.
Holy
Hey, Jimmy, remember what I said was going to happen tonight, Jimmy? Didn't I tell you he was going to have a good game tonight? Because that's just how it works for Danny Green. So keep pumping your brakes, Jimmy. I'll just continue to be right on it. I'll just continue to be spot on.
Oh, does Jimmy not like Danny?
I don't know. I just assumed he died.
Oh, okay.
That's just for the people who don't like Danny. Wait,
There's a lot of Tobias.
Did they not know how much time was on the clock right there?
I don't think they've had good clock awareness the last 2 minutes.
Wow, Bucks are 3 for 19 from the field this quarter.
Good.
On D him up, Benny. Or Toby's on him. Sorry.
Wow.
Other mess.
Wow.
Who was that? Who shot that?
Brent Forbes.
Oh, that guy again. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my God, take him. Mouse in the house.
Danny? Dan?
Oh.
my God.
That's that in too.
Another no-look pass from Ben, too. Hello.
That sat in there too for a minute.
That was Steph Curry. Jimmy, you're right. Hey, I'm going to need him to play a little defense, though. I'm going to need some of that.
45-28 Sixers.
Come on, Ben. Can we get a basket from you now?
Please.
That's a foul. It's definitely a foul. No?
I don't know about you guys, but I want Ben to take that matchup head on with Giannis on him and just take him to the basket and say, hey, look, bro, you can't cover me. You can't guard me, man. I'm just going to dominate you all night long.
Jimmy threw down the comments.
Can I answer that after the game? Or
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You might as well save that after the game, right?
if we go up by 40, I'll say I'll answer that question. But
But right now we're up by 17. Yes,
Yeah,
17.
Jimmy, I will plead the fifth on that question. So after
What
the
happened?
game, I don't know. Probably a stupid technical.
Probably.
Somebody probably looked at the referee wrong or breathed on him or something. You know.
Yeah.
I will say, I mean, it's hard to be overrated when you average 30 a night.
And two-time MVP title too. So I would say disagree, even if we win by 4.
Yeah,
I
disagree
would
too.
say maybe we'll see how his playoffs continue to go. Right. I mean, if it's first seeds and early exit, then maybe you start to have that conversation. But I think it's hard to call him overrated. I mean, overrated.
He's a great player, but I mean, he hasn't gotten the job done on
Come on, Ben.
That shot was
those games that
overrated.
really mattered.
No, Jacob, I don't think Miss Whistle is on the call tonight. I don't think she's in the building.
Yeah, I think she heard what was said last night.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that's Miss Whistle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who's Miss Whistle, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's
The ref.
yeah.
This could be crazy right here too. Like what?
Can we get a rebound? Rebound?
Like what he's
There you
saying.
go. That's-
Like hold them. We're a minimum. We've hold them that we're going to hold them to 32.
I didn't like that shot.
I know you were trying to get 2 for 1, but no, but I don't want to do that.
No, you can't get 2 for 1 on that. That's why stupid.
Oh yeah,
shot.
no, yeah, wrong, yeah.
Stupid
Yeah.
shot.
Give him the
And you
foul.
hold them under 30 right now. Let's go. Dog it up. Dog and pony. Dog and pony. Good day.
Damn.
That's tough. That's tough. Tough shot.
Ben, shoot the 3, Ben.
Downhill.
Ah.
Let him play out.
I guess there's nothing on that either.
Okay, a lot of contact.
But either way, the Philadelphia 76ers held the Milwaukee Bucks without Joel Embiid to 31 points in the first half.
Yep.
So I know they shot terrible, but part of that is we played extremely good defense. Extremely good defense. Okay, so we'll run through some numbers. Danny Green, 9 points, 3 from 5 from 3. Toby has 10. And we said Tony Bradley 2. Whoop-de-do. Seth Curry has 5. Ben Simmons 4. Dwight Howard 6. Shake Milton 4. Furky 5. And that sums it up. And that gets you to 45. And the Bucks, Middleton 7. Giannis 4. Which is showed you the job that Ben and Tobias have done on him so far tonight. Brooke Lopez has a point. DiVincenzo has 5. Drew Holiday's their only player in double figures with 12. And Bobby Portis rounds it out with 2. But they are shooting 26% from the field, which has gone up than where they were. But their 3 points has gone down. They are shooting a whopping 5.9% from 3. 1 for 17. Right, and the Sixers are shooting 35% from 3, nothing special, and 41% from the field. So neither team lighting the lamp per se. Sixers hold a 14-point lead at half, though. So you'll take it. And we talk about arm's length at half, double-digit lead at half. Well, they made that little run to get it to 11, remember? And then what do? We called the timeout, got an easy bucket for Tobias, and after that we went on a little run to get it back to 9, to get it up to 19, which is important. They came back, made their own little run, and boom, we end up being at 14. That's huge. That's huge right now because I expect some tired legs at some point in this basketball game. So, but I mean, we'll talk about some minutes logged already and see where guys get to. You know, Toby's already played 18. That's probably status quo. And Ben's played 19. So, you know, they're your 2 big loggers.
What's real quick, Tom? What's Giannis's percentage? Like, how many shots does he put up?
He's only put up 4, so he's 1 for 4.
Damn, but see, that's huge, and they're
With only 4 points too.
They're not missing anybody of note tonight. You know what I'm saying? They've got Drew, they've got Middleton, they have Giannis, DiVincenzo. They're not missing anybody of.
How much run does Augustine get with them?
Not that much, I don't think.
I wouldn't think say much.
No, maybe there's 8th guy off the bench. I want to say.
Yeah,
I don't think he has a notable role. And who's
the MVP of the league? So,
well, exactly, and like I said, you know, the Bucks for a majority of the season they've been without Drew because of the COVID stuff, but there's no excuse for them to only be putting up 31 points with those 3 against us without Joel. No way.
Yeah, and there's no excuse that Giannis only has 4 points at half.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, John. That's what I was saying. Like, how many minutes does DJ play for them? Because he was just out for PJ Tucker.
Who else did they put in the deal?
DJ Wilson, too.
He doesn't play. And then Rodion,
he's a bench guy.
And Karooks, right?
Karooks, yeah.
Nothing. Jesse, Bucks are on pace for 62 points this whole game. Defense. I'll continue to say it. Defense wins. Like if you play play this kind of defense where if you watch the first quarter, Ben's denial on Giannis was unbelievable.
Listen, man, defense wins championships. So,
yep.
I agree, Mike. I agree. He says, looks like if the MVP was playing, Sixers would have been up 30-40. They would be at least up by,
absolutely.
at least by 30. Yes.
Well, it's always the team we play well against.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. 1 for 17 from 3.
And hopefully it can stay like that for the rest of the game for the Sixers.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
So, Ralphie, while we're in halftime, I want to ask you a question. The fan brought up last night, and Tom and I and Jake and Brinks were talking about it. So, Andre Drummond's name got brought up, right?
Yeah.
And like we look right now, we're saying, okay, without Joel, you've really got Dwight and Tony Bradley's just kind of there. He's doing his job, but really he's not nearly as dependable as Dwight. So, say for example, Drummond ends up on your Lakers, okay?
Correct.
I brought up to Tom last night, I said, okay, if that happens, because then you would have Davis, Drummond, you would have Montrez. I would seriously think, if I'm the Sixers, about calling you guys and asking for a Gasol. Because
and the thing that sucks about that too is that the Marc Gasol experiment hasn't been doing that well for us. I mean, there's some games where Marc Gasol is in more foul trouble than he does with the points.
Yes.
And it hasn't been working out a lot. And obviously, why, what the reasons why we need another big man and Andre Drummond. But I think one guy that I would really like the Lakers to get real quick, and we can go back to Sixers, is LaMarcus Aldridge. And I think he's a perfect fit, and he's a perfect fit for the Sixers too. That's just my honest opinion. I think if the Sixers could get LaMarcus Aldridge, another big guy that can shoot, but is he willing? But the thing is, with the Sixers, I would have LaMarcus Aldridge come off the bench.
And there's and we would have to give up a lot of assets, and I don't think we're doing that.
No, he might get bought out. They're thinking about just buying him out.
That's right. I forgot.
So if he's on the buyout market, bro, and I'm the Sixers, man, I strongly think about it. I do.
Oh, I mean, if we were
but is LaMarcus willing to come off the bench?
I don't,
because he's not. He won't start on this. He won't start for the Sixers.
He would rather go to the friggin' Bucks, not the Bucks. I'm sorry, the Nets, the Celtics, the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? There's a million places, playoff teams that he can go and start. You know what I'm saying?
But at his age too, at his age that hasn't gotten a ring yet, that's almost, been there and almost won it, right? LaMarcus Aldridge. You got to look at your options too, and what teams right now have the best options to win a championship, right? Yeah, in my opinion, it's the Sixers are up there. Okay, Sixers, Nets, Lakers,
Clippers,
Utah. So and are you willing to sacrifice, a starting role and come off the bench for one of those teams? You know what I mean?
Oh, if he's willing to do that, Ralphie, and we're able to get him via buyout, I'll be on my roof. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that is the only way. Some teams are willing to get these type of guys. I don't know how much ammo the Lakers have in draft picks and stuff, and I don't know if we're willing to get rid of a Town Horton Tucker type of player that's been really good for us off the bench. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, what the ammo is like for the Sixers, draft pick wise, because you guys have, a couple first rounders, correct, left over.
Let me look that up.
I'm not sure, Ralphie. To be
now, how do you feel about Andre Drummond though, for the Sixers?
On the Sixers,
yeah.
If we got Drummond, I'll be thrilled with Drummond.
Oh yeah.
Is he will be coming off the bench though, correct? You want to put him in the starting five, right?
No, he would have to come off the bench.
Let's see, Ralph, to answer your question, we have our own.
What's up, John?
What up, John?
That's it.
Gotcha. So
yeah,
that's it.
I think all the process picks are over.
Yeah, I think that's the end of the process picks, and then we still have a trove of second round picks, which I don't think we're going to use.
And it's so interesting that Milwaukee, I would have never thought Milwaukee was going to make that deal tonight with PJ Tucker, because it's obviously they gave up the 3 first rounders and much more for Drew Holiday. So I didn't even know how much ammo they had left for draft picks. I thought PJ Tucker was Miami and that was it. Just Miami or bust at that point for PJ Tucker. I thought that was his landing spot. I thought he was going there. But Milwaukee came out of nowhere. I didn't even hear nothing about Milwaukee and him.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't to me them getting, it's a good pickup for him and everything, but
it just doesn't. I don't think that, like you said, Tommy, it's a great pickup for them. To me, it really doesn't move the needle.
No.
In my opinion, for Milwaukee.
I think of them the same way as I did 30 seconds before I knew about the trade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good for them
Exactly,
playoff-wise, good for them depth-wise, but it was a nothing.
It's nothing, yeah.
It's a very, very marginal move to me. Especially because they are going to, just like with us, we are going to win and lose based off of Joel, Ben, and Tobias's play. The Bucks are not going to win or lose based off of PJ Tucker's play. You know what I'm saying? If they have to depend on PJ Tucker in the playoffs,
off of their superstar, right?
Yeah, he's going to give you a little bit more defense.
If he doesn't show up one night, like you said, right? If he doesn't show up one night, the whole team doesn't show up.
Yes.
And it's happening tonight, right? Against the 76ers, dude has 4 points at halftime, inexcusable. Okay, and you hit the nail on the head, right? If he don't show up, the whole team doesn't show up. Unlike the Sixers, where, if Joel or Ben doesn't show up, you can have an amazing night from Seth. You can have an amazing night from Tobias, and you can still get the W. With Milwaukee, you really can't get that.
Yeah, true. Pop Mountainous says, and Drummond wants to start, not come off the bench. Give me Tim Hardaway Jr. or Terrence Ross, another wing scorer, not washed up Gasol, just my opinion. I agree. Listen, Pop, and I know you said earlier you would rather have Drummond than Gasol. I'm not saying Gasol would be an upgrade over Dwight Howard. I'm saying, hey, it kind of goes with that whole championship, environment, culture thing. My question is, if the Sixers believed he was an upgrade over Tony Bradley, for example, say Bradley struggled for the next couple of weeks, but no, I mean, Gasol doesn't move the needle for me at all. It's just, hey, he'd be somebody good for the playoffs, somebody locker room wise, and also, hey, if you needed to get down to your third center, I'd be more comfortable with Gasol over Tony Bradley, just because Gasol he's done it in the playoffs and in the championships before.
Yeah, and a guy that can shoot the ball a little bit too. That can create more space for Joel down low. Doesn't really suffocate him down there.
Yep.
Marcus Gasol can hit the three a little bit here and there. He has a good mid-range game. So
Jason says our center position is solid. We need a guard who can run our second unit and stretch four off the bench. No, I completely agree, Jason. I agree
with that too. I agree.
George Hill, my guy over in Sacramento. I mean, there's a million guys that they can go out and get. And like I was saying last night, because we were getting messages on Monday, people were saying like, "Oh, why isn't Darryl gotten Wayne Ellington yet, or DeLon Wright yet, or George Hill yet?" Those are moves that he can make at any time because they're very low. They're low cost. You know what I'm saying? Wayne Ellington or DeLon Wright, you can give them Terrence Ferguson and a pick, and you're done in 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You can go out and get George Hill. You can give him, a random player and a pick in 2 seconds. You saw what Oklahoma City gave up in order to trade a Reason to Miami. They got a guy who's not even going to play for them and a random second-round pick. So to me, those moves are always out there. This is just
PJ Tucker, though.
Say that again, Tom?
We thought the same thing about PJ Tucker, though. Like that it will sit and wait because everybody knew they were gonna buy him out. Like that's what we thought. You know what I mean? So, maybe they're there, maybe they're not. Maybe some teams don't even want to move guy. You know what I mean? It's just like it's always the teams that aren't linked. You know what I mean? It seems like it always ends up being the teams that aren't linked. The guys that a little move comes out of nowhere. And if they keep winning basketball games, I really believe that you might not see that little move come out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I agree with that too, Tommy. And we had that discussion, right before the All-Star break, where you had these games coming up after the All-Star break, and if you go 8-2 right towards the deadline, and you're like, man, we're playing great basketball. Do we really need to make a trade? And at that point, I think if you guys are playing great basketball that you guys are playing tonight, the trade deadline comes and you don't have to make a move. You know what I mean? Your basketball your basketball team is great right now. So is a move, a trade really going to, push the needle even more for you guys? I think you guys stay still, and I think you're a buyout team. I think you are. I don't make any trades.
We talked about that with Joel being in the lineup, though.
Yeah.
Another level. Like, oh, Joel plays, and we're winning, and why would we mess anything up? Well, if we're winning without him, my goodness gracious, there isn't a better.
There's no point.
There's no better trade deadline pickup than Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? Like you think about it, that's your trade deadline pickup. You know what I mean? You get Joel back. Hey, if you're playing well, that doesn't mean they won't do something small. But like, as long as I'm winning, I don't care about trades. I worry about that when I'm not winning.
Yeah, when you're desperate for something,
running low on having to make one or not. obviously. I mean, it's next week, so you know what I mean?
Wow, that came up quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. It's next week.
Pete wants us to rate our confidence level on them making any move on a scale from 1 to 10. So, Pete, I guess that would include buyout or trade. And Mark, well, I'll wait for Pete to get back. Marky says we just need a lineup for Ben with a stretch 4 or 5 so that the paint can be open for him. I'm seeing too much Bradley and Dwight in his way when he's going to the rim, and I'm seeing that with Tony Bradley. I am.
Mm-hmm.
And Pete says any move, so including buyout. Well, I would say a 9 then, because they're at least going to do a buyout. My confidence level. Trade,
Yeah,
if you were limiting it to just trade, I would say my confidence is like a 5.
All right, I'll go the other end then. I'll say 3 for either.
Okay.
And that's really determined on them winning, Pete. Like if they go on a skid, like they end up losing tonight, lose Saturday, Sunday, well,
Mm-hmm.
and all that's off the table. Tonight was house money, right? We talked about this last night. Tonight became house money because you were able to get that one you're supposed to last night. Now, it's at home. It's at home, and you should win because you're at home. But Milwaukee's a real good team. They're winners of 9 out of the last 10. And then the head-to-head becomes important just because you gain the game. You know what I mean? Like because you go beat them, right? And then more talk if we can hold off tonight and win this game. We'll talk about beating good teams, A, B, C, and D. I mean, this team's beating good teams without the best player in the league.
Yep.
And I think they can hold on tonight. That's a big, obviously, if. It's a long time left in this basketball game. And starts out.
Start at third.
Third with a Tobias Smith. But I understand the spacing, like with Tony Bradley, because he doesn't stretch it. But Ben's too big, and he should be able to get to the rim way too much. Tony Bradley shouldn't affect it. I think that a boy.
Yes.
That a boy. I think.
There you go, Curry.
I think Giannis more affects Ben getting to the rim tonight than Tony Bradley. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like spacing wise, because Giannis is a problem defensively too. Because he's so long. Oh, airball!
Hey, defensive player of the year, baby. Defensive player of the year.
Listen, if he shuts him down the rest of the night here, like really shuts.
Defensive player of the year, Tommy.
Give it to him.
Just give it to him,
Silver.
Need it.
Just give it to him.
Oh, come on, Toby. That's got to be automatic.
Yeah.
Keep playing great defense.
Where's Giannis?
We'll take them shots.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
Now they're just shooting.
I was going to say, DiVincenzo's trying to get going right now.
Yeah.
Give it back to him.
Milwaukee's now 1 for 19.
Oh boy, Tone. Good, Tone. Good, Tone. Right there. Danny shot.
Dan?
You don't make that. You don't make nothing.
Come on, Danny.
All right.
$15 million, Danny.
Shut up.
3 good looks there.
All right, Ralph.
3 good looks. What did he say? I tuned him out.
Said $15 million, Danny.
Yeah, you gave him that contract, genius.
I know.
Say that's your team. They still on the Lakers contract.
DiVincenzo just
But to
scored.
go back to Pete's question, for me, I'm going to go with a
Awesome
solid 7 for me. I think they will make a move, but I won't be too disappointed if we don't make a move at the deadline. But I'm really happy.
There you go, Tobias.
Timeout.
Now, up 19. Let's fucking go. Up 19. Great work.
Doesn't even feel like we're playing good basketball right now. We're up 19.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is why I'm going to continue to say it. I truly don't believe if they're winning basketball games that they do anything. They just might not have to, right? They just might say, like, well, what are we doing? Just to do it? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm Boston or I'm a team or I'm Miami, like then I'm more clamoring to do something, right? Because I'm more pressed to. I'm more pressed to have to feel like I have to do something. I mean, Boston's playing better basketball. I mean, they're down versus Cleveland right now, but they're playing better basketball. But still, I mean, they lost last night to Utah. So, I mean, they need stuff. I mean,
Boston needs help, man. They need help.
Miami, obviously, I think they're going to go out and do another move.
And I agree with you, Tommy, where you look at these other teams around the league, especially in the Eastern Conference, a team like Miami, a team like Boston that's sitting there and like, damn, we need more firepower than we already have to at least compete with the Nets and at least compete with the Sixers. So I think those are the teams that really are going to start, making trades here soon, in this weekend and into next week as well.
And understand, like, guys knowing roles too, right? And how important that is, and chemistry and all that. Like, if you got guys all feeling roles, you bring somebody else in. Like, you know what I mean? Does it change up how you're playing? Does it, you know what I mean? Does it affect any of that? To me, it's like almost it's hard to sometimes when you're playing that well. Now that doesn't stop them if the right guy, becomes available fit wise for him, right? Mm-hmm. And I expect a lot of people to agree with the buyout, but then you got to go to ownership and say, they gotta approve it, right? They gotta prove it. If they're winning basketball games, maybe they don't want nobody else.
Aim at saying how the F for the Bucks losing by that much. Have you seen them shooting tonight?
Yeah.
Have you seen Giannis tonight?
Defense.
Is Giannis even playing tonight?
Right now,
it look like it. Ben is shutting him down, and I agree with that too. If Giannis doesn't score more than 10 tonight, or even sniffs 15 points, just give Ben defensive player of the year, man.
Mm-hmm. Frank, can you look at Giannis' stats and give me his season low? What's the lowest he's scored in a game this year? I'm interested because the way we're looking, we have a lot of game time left, but I mean, he's really going to have to flick the light switch way up.
Yeah, and
he's had 3 straight triple doubles and dropped 30, I think, each one of them the last X amount of games. They have 33 right now. That's what sort of like was he's average over the last 3.
And look at that!
For his season,
what is DiVincenzo doing?
For the season for Giannis, his lowest so far, he recorded 9 points on December 29th against the Miami Heat, coming off the 24 minutes.
Gotcha. So that was early. That was when they were struggling.
Yeah. That's why I figured it was probably an early game.
I agree, John. That's the position I would look at. But to Tom's point, you might not need to do that. He says he would improve Mike Scott's position. But you might not have to do that via trade. All right, he's alive.
It's bullshit.
He just runs right into his chest.
No foul. Come on, man.
Offensive foul.
Ridiculous.
Only certain guys are allowed to do that one.
Yep. Okay, that's not a fan of that.
Or bad pass, one of the two.
It's like he didn't know he didn't know if he wanted to pass it or shoot it there.
We were talking about him. Now he's going to get going.
Shut him down.
Offensive foul. Thank you.
Absolutely, it is.
That's a great call. Great call.
I think he walked.
Yeah, look at that. Yep. I mean, Shuffle City.
Walk it.
City.
Seriously. He's doing a freaking can over there. Yeah, you're right, Philly Sports Passion. When Giannis is having an off night, the entire team has one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, Ryan.
Oh, God. Oh, hey, Tobias, that's 2 straight that you're doing me now. I'm starting to get upset.
Well, they didn't move the ball that entire possession.
No.
About a 1-on-1.
The last thing you need to do. What the hell?
Yeah, Brooks.
Really?
Slow motion, Brooke.
I know he's good for like 2 of those a game, but
yeah,
it just doesn't seem right when those go in. Take it, Ben. No, I was gonna say, don't you friggin' flop on me.
There we
Good
go.
Pass, Ben. Good pass, Ben. Good pass, Ben.
Giannis acted like he got hit by a truck.
Yeah, where's the flop?
Yeah.
Oh, a technical.
Yep, technical.
Technical talk. Love it. Hate to see it. Better make it, bro, on their coach.
Real quick football news. Patrick Peterson signed a 1-year deal with the Vikings.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Their defense somehow just got older.
Yeah.
Did he just miss that?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember when he had I think it was like a 30 foul shot, scoring streak? Seems like he's been missing ever since that.
Do you just not want to put a team fully away? You know what I mean?
No, they want
it's the brother who got the T. What?
He has more technical fouls than points.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Sixers up 54-38. Bucks still struggling from the field. And they'll get
How is that not a friggin' hold on Brook Lopez?
on cue, an easy bucket. Sixers up 14. Like literally on cue. Like 6 Bucks still shooting. Danny!
Yeah, let's go, Danny!
Let's go, Danny boy.
He's gonna end up with like 19. He might end up with your number, Tom, 18, like you said.
Got 12 now. And Brook Lopez.
I can't do this tonight. I can't do Brook Lopez, Steph Curry. I can't be doing this.
Well,
Lopez is going to resurrect this team.
Ralphie said he's good for 2. He's good for 2 or 3 of them a game. That's what he'll give you. A couple 3 balls. You just hope none of this gets Giannis going. Just don't let Giannis get going.
Stephen White says, I see why Joel shoots all of our technical fouls.
Atta boy, Tony.
Hey,
There you go, Tone.
Boy, Tony, doing the dirty work, Tone. Do some dirty work.
let's go.
See, you know what happened? I started saying Marcus Gasol, and you know what? Tony's like, oh, I felt disrespected.
He heard me.
Oh, come on now.
Fucking
Rebound.
Box out, man.
You goddamn easy.
Box out. Let's go. Take him, Ben.
Yeah, you know that's not happening, Ralphie.
He has the mismatch. See, I wish Ben would just take that, man. He has a mismatch. He has Drew Holiday on him.
A bad shot.
Bad possession.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Damn it.
How it goes. Back to 11.
Here we go. This is going to be a
Shit.
tie game in a minute. This is going to be a tie game in a minute.
There we go.
I just wish Ben had a mismatch with Drew Holiday. I wish he would just take it, man.
Welcome to our lives, Ralph.
How it goes. So listen, just keep him in arm's length. Like we talked about. Keep it at 11. Now you got to come out of this timeout.
Yeah.
Get a
You
good
got to
look.
hit one.
Yeah, get a good look. It's all right. Nobody panic yet. Get ready to. Get ready to, but nobody panic.
Panic in like 5 minutes, but not yet.
Don't go too crazy yet. It's okay.
I feel like we need that referee with this time. I feel like we need that referee.
What, Mrs. Blowy?
Yeah, there she blows.
Yeah, there she. Listen, she was brutal early on. I mean, she didn't. She loved.
She set the tone. She set the tone.
I mean, 50 Shades of Ref with her. It was real pointy. Pooty says bad rotations. What, defensively? Yeah. Agree there.
Everything.
Yep. And Pop, we know it's coming. It's what happens. Teams go on a run. They took it from 19 to 11. Now you go back on your run. Now you go back on a little 6-0 run. Right? Answer them back with a little something, and you're totally okay. You're totally okay.
This is how
3-0.
it all evens out.
3-0 Rangers if you're keeping score at home.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Breaking. The Flyers absolutely suck.
Yep.
By the way, did you guys see the
Started
contract?
off so hot this year for the Flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So promising. Did you guys see the Curtis Samuel contract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 3 years, right?
Yeah,
3
3
years, like
years. Everybody
37.
said it in the chat. Yeah.
Wow.
Holy overpay.
Yep.
That's what you do when you're in this position.
I wish we had money to do
Yeah, I was
something.
gonna say Howie says, huh? Oh, it's free agency time.
$2 million. We got $2 million to spend, baby.
Somebody has to wake me up from my nap.
Hold off till later.
I know.
We got plenty to. We'll get into tight fucking purse strings later.
I agree, Mike Grimm. Somebody get Joel Embiid as the emergency technical foul shooter.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Put him in some bubble
You
wrap.
can do it with a fucking boot on. You know what I mean? Like this, like you can go out with a boot on and make them. Like Seth Curry, Furkan, like they better not miss a free throw the rest of the year.
Oh, here you go. Here you've got the splits here: 25-18, 20-13, 17-14. That's how the 3 quarters have gone, scoring wise.
Yeah, well, listen, we knew they were going to score.
Oh, this is how it evens out. It's very rare that a 2 top teams like this, it's going to be lopsided like that. Very, very rare.
So you just got to, you just got to get good looks now, especially since you're going to probably get some tired legs at some point.
Mm-hmm. Mike Grimm, don't say that. He's just visiting with him.
What?
Yep.
Galladay. Giants.
Oh, I don't care. Let them go there. I don't expect to win right now, so it doesn't bother me. It'll bother me when like we're like officially ready to win. You know what I mean?
In like 3 years.
Yeah, maybe 5 if you ask Jeffrey. Timetables. Get the
you pickpocket.
Ugh.
Stop turning the fucking basketball over. Now that we talk about the run, now they're gonna get if they get it under double digits. Now I get a little. Oh
no.
stop.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Wipe the sweat off your brows, peeps, because that 15-7 run, as expected by the Bucks, but that would have been a big 3. That would have been a big 3.
The bench is already going crazy. Come on, Toby. Need it.
Yes.
Bang.
Let's go. Let's go, Tobias.
That's a grown-ass man.
Let's go, Tobias.
Good D, Tobe. Good D on the other end. Playing both. Oh, look at that look. Look at that look. Hit it, please. Hit it, please. Oh, that's a great look, you bastard. That's a great look. I mean, what a look. What put it on a T one time for you? Sixers up 62-48. Tobias leading all scorers for the Sixers. I think all scorers in the game.
Come on, man.
Was that Brooke again?
Yep.
Right, we're up 12.
Tony Bradley not turning
He might have all Milwaukee's points in the third, to be honest.
Everybody calm down. We're still up 12. Keep getting good looks. They're going to score. So we just score with them. Keep it even.
All right.
Ooh, there we go.
Did he call it? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's not Sunday, baby. Not Sunday. Tobias with 17.
Mac, if you're keeping the score right now, it is 64-52 in favor of the Sixers.
I told you guys that, I told you guys they're going to get their percentages up a little bit, right? So they're going to get some baskets. Oh, I love that one. Oh, no, I don't.
Now I hate it.
I said I would.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Where's the
Hey,
call?
Ben, how about you thinking? Nope. Dan?
Baby!
Let's
He's
go.
going for 50. He's going for 50.
I want more. Give me more. More, Danny.
Danny Green, 15.
Oh, Jesus, Drew Holiday. Glad we didn't shoot for you.
All right, that's what we talked about. We go on our little run.
Let's go!
Oh, my God. Oh, man.
He's the man! They called that an offensive foul!
What?
What?
Stop it.
They called that an offensive foul!
Stop. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's a lie.
Wow,
Don't
he went
Drew
flopping.
Holiday?
He went flopping.
That happens every night in the NBA. Oh, man.
It's all right, Ben.
That
Do
is
it again.
some
Do it again.
bullshit.
Push him
What?
down again.
You don't let a guy be aggressive?
Yo, what up, Brankman?
Whatever.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Yep.
Christ, I didn't know you
Happy
really.
St. Patrick's Day. Happy new league year for the NFL.
Yeah.
Freaking Ryan's boy, Bobby Flores. Jesus.
Let me tell you something. Like, if you're not sold on the Sixers by now, I was sold after Utah, but this team's beating the Lakers. This team's beating the Jazz. The only reason they lost to the Jazz in Utah is because Joe didn't play.
Come on, Ben.
Let's go, Ben.
Yeah.
Let's go, Ben.
This
Go, Benny boy.
defense is swarming. Tommy, what are they getting tonight? Every time down the floor, they're getting fucking stops, baby.
Yes.
It gets my dick hard. I love it.
No,
I love getting stops.
You know
I
what
love.
time it is?
Forget about Milwaukee. Milwaukee, they
Feel it in your dick.
feel it, Tommy.
Feel it in your dick.
I do. I'm all Sixered up, fellas. This team doesn't have to do a damn thing to go to the finals. They don't have to do a damn thing. They really don't. I saw that PJ Tucker went to Milwaukee. That's a good pickup for them. But, dude, if they're getting bullied by us with like this, and we don't even have Joe, you're beating us 4 out of 7? Ain't no way. Forget about Milwaukee.
And
Forget
Ben,
about them.
remember, Ben's 3 for 11 too. I mean, so he's shot. He's been aggressive. So it's not like he hasn't. It's not like he hasn't been aggressive. But guess what? He's been palmsy on the other end. The reason Giannis only has 8. So he's been,
Stops. He's getting stops. Giannis has 8 points. He's got 8 points.
Still has 8 points.
still on 8.
If Ben Simmons is not the defensive player of the year, I call bullshit on everything.
Bullshit on everything, Brinks.
If Ben Simmons is not the defensive player of the year,
Then the NBA
who's a better
is
defender?
rigged.
Who should win besides him?
Listen, you got the defensive player of the year on your team, and you got the MVP on your team.
Well, I don't think Joe's going to get MVP because of this absence.
And arguably the other defensive player of the year on your team.
Mhm.
Correct. Who's not even in this game, and they're bullying the Milwaukee Bucks right now.
Yep.
Bullying the Milwaukee Bucks.
So listen, I mean, all right, up 14. So you've been able to keep that distance, and now you you need buckets from your second unit right now. Right, whole second unit's in outside of Ben. Ben's still in the game, so it's your second unit and Ben. That's a correct.
No,
No foul. I mean, Jesus.
come on, Scotty, stop him, Scotty.
Stop ball.
No, you ain't stopping him when he gets downhill.
No, not with the second unit.
Not
Wishful
on
thinking.
Matisse.
Oh, can he make a three? Nope.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's the only reason he's expendable. Calm down.
Nice.
Really?
Good rebound, Mike.
I'm able to make a layup. Are you trying to three?
Mike Scott.
I would let him shoot 1,000 threes a game. Just sit out there,
Absolutely, I would.
shoot away.
Leave everybody else off the court. Oh,
Oh,
5? Nope, of course not.
By the way, where's Chris Middleton tonight? How about Tobias stepping? Like Tobias on the defensive end, what he did last night against Randall in the second half, and especially the fourth quarter. And I haven't heard Giannis or Middleton's name really at all this game. And that Tobias has got to be on at least one of them, maybe both at times.
Yeah, he's been both. He's been back and forth. He was on Giannis in the second for a little bit. So him and Ben have moved on him. Go.
So I didn't really watch.
Oh my
I
God.
tracked the first half on my phone, but like the bar didn't have it on. So
oh my
Look at him, look.
God.
Jesus. If he would have finished that,
I probably would have
Just
ran
end
out
the
of my
game.
house.
Just end the game.
Oh.
Just end the game.
it's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's go home.
End the game.
That's right, Mark.
Yeah.
Parade on Broad
I
Street.
probably would have ran out of my house.
You
Or
watch
maybe not some articles of clothing removed in the
What?
process.
Frank.
Had
I mean, that's what I do to you when you bring that up.
Yeah. You're
Go, Frank.
getting too
Comfortable.
yeah.
don't worry, we're a family show, so we're good.
yeah, Frank, did Western Kentucky win tonight?
They're about to tip off in about 13 minutes. So
I'm rooting for you.
oh, thank you.
Did he make both, Tom?
No, he missed the first one.
Just one. Just a one piece. We've only
By
we've only
13.
gone on the line 6 times in this game. That's
I was
crazy.
just going to say that, Tom.
See, Tommy, now this is the spot.
This is bullshit, Tommy. This is bullshit, Tommy, because you lost the ball on the spin. You lost the ball on the spin.
They give bailouts. They get bailouts.
Yeah.
The more you watch them.
But Tommy,
Dude,
to
I
your
know,
point
bro,
from
it's
last
crazy.
night, this is where I'd be in it. I'd be in a 2-3 zone all day. Up double digits. We've been successful with it in the past, and just make Giannis make a bunch of threes to get back in the game. Seems like a no-brainer, right?
Pickpocket.
Great defense, Mike.
There you
Hive.
go.
My boy Hive. Everybody get their bee sting.
I'm a little behind you guys, I think.
Where's the call?
Oh my God, they called on Dwight.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's
What's
there.
going on?
Hey, want to keep this game close, I guess. Jeez.
Of course
For
they do.
ESPN.
Of course they do. God forbid their golden boy gets shut down and defense.
Yeah, right. Giannis is struggling tonight. Got to keep the game close still. My God.
4-0 Rangers, by the way.
Ugh.
Fold it up.
Brent Forbes came and hit a shot.
There he
Jesus.
is.
There we
There he
go.
is.
Come on. Get up there.
Ward. There you go.
Go.
Now slow it down. Run a set.
Shake, layup? No? Okay, thanks.
Shake couldn't hit anything. He fell out of a boat.
Can we get a rebound? A rebound, Dwight.
There we go.
Come on, push
Come
the
on.
basketball.
Okay.
Get up. Push the basketball on him. Don't
Three
take your
ball.
foot on the gas.
No,
Ray?
slow it.
Shut up, Rob. No. Put your foot on the gas.
I've.
Live.
Not that gas. Not that gas. Some other gas. not the high. Other gas. But I want to push. Not settle for threes. I want to get downhill.
You,
That's
I want to get out.
I mean, talk on defense.
I want to
man.
get out of the third.
Keep it double digits going into the fourth, and I feel good.
See,
Right.
I'd like to see a bucket here. You
No,
need a
no
bucket
shit.
here.
Captain Obvious is back. This time he's got his sunglasses on.
I do have my sunglasses on. Yeah.
He's got the Eagles.
Yeah,
attire on.
Yeah, I got the
Oh,
Eagles. I got
like
the Eagles.
this.
Kelly Green, St. Patty's Day.
What was there was a
George
foul
Irvine.
called.
Duracell wasn't called on that block.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
My goodness, Shake. Woo. Come on.
Can we get Maxey in the game for Shake now? I mean, it might be
What? Right.
Great idea, Ryan.
Right. I'm getting there because he's been struggling.
he's like a liability right now because he's not doing anything on defense.
Nope.
Do they call the foul on Pat Covington?
Connaughton?
No.
Yeah.
No, because he'd be shooting.
Oh man.
On cue.
Steve,
Thank
Steve,
you.
I tell you, get
There
out
you
of the game when you
go.
do
Thank you.
that to me.
On cue. That's what we do to guys here. We
5-0 Rangers. 5-0.
That's what he can do, and that's why it's so frustrating when he struggles, Tommy.
Technical foul on Dwight, I think.
Oh my God.
Oh, come
Let's
on,
do-
Dwight.
let's do for one of
Come
those.
Or
on.
shake one of them.
We're in each other's faces down there too. I just seen it before they went to the cut. They're in faces.
I'm starting to feel that, John. I'm starting to feel that you're right there.
No.
I would much rather give up Shake Milton in a deal than I would Tyrese Maxey or Matisse Thybulle or Danny Green.
I would like to not give up any of them since they're all young, but that's fine. You know, Shake's 23 years old too. I mean,
I get you, dude. I'm a Shake guy. He just like Brett put him in a position to fail in the bubble last year. He can't start at point guard in big games. He can't do it. He's a bench guy.
well, I mean, that was really not his fault that he started at point guard.
I understand that. But Doc has channeled Shake, I feel like. He's got him in the role that Shake is best for. And I know he's on a rough stretch right now, but he's been good this season.
No, he has. He has. He's been a double-digit guy. He'll probably get double digits again tonight, you would think.
Oh my God.
No. Fuck.
Damn it, man.
Hey, this is a big possession.
Yeah. Yeah.
Double digits. Keep it double digits. And the half of the bucket. You feel fine. Let's go. It's a big possession right here in my
Come
eyes.
on, Shake.
In my eyes. We're going to look back to this possession later. Gotta go now.
Okay, someo's got to move. We got to do something, guys.
Oh, boy.
Let's go. There you go, Shake.
Wow.
There you go,
Wow.
Shake.
Right on
No
cue.
goofy stuff. No goofy stuff.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah, I can't take it anymore. Yo,
No.
they gotta take that shit out of the NBA, Tommy. They do. They gotta take it out of the NBA. Because that's bullshit, dude.
That's such a bad call.
Dude, the fact that you can jump into somebody like that, dude, how are you supposed to defend?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You can't.
It's like
That's
DBs
so
in
dumb,
the
dude. I
NFL.
hate that call. I hate that call. Like, like we're just gonna jump right into Dwight Howard. We're just gonna physically just jump right into him.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
you'll
my
miss one.
goodness.
Maybe you'll miss one, Ralphie.
Miss it. Oh.
Well, so much for double digits.
What the hell is that?
Thanasis.
Miss Noonan. Miss.
Noonan.
Shoot it.
No.
Anyway. Never know. Well, so much for double digits.
Get in.
But okay. After 3, Sixers up 9. And here we go. Stats. Danny Green, 15 points. Tobias Harris, 17. Tony Bradley, 6.
That's a steal. That's a steal. I had him over 9.5, Tommy. Danny Green.
Oh, real? Oh, yeah. I was stealing.
Yeah.
Seth Curry has 10. Ben has 6. Dwight has 7. Shake has 8. Furky, 5. Mike Scott, 0. Matisse Thybulle, 0. Right now, Chris Middleton, 13. Giannis, 13. Lopez, 9. DiVincenzo, 15. Drew Holiday, 12. And then Bobby Portis has 2. And Brian Forbes.
That leaning foul, bro, is so
They are
dumb.
now shooting 35% from the field, the Milwaukee Bucks, and 17% from 3. So, like we talked about, that was going to go up. We are shooting 42% from the field and 36% from 3. But we've only gone to the line 6 times in this basketball game compared to their 14. So that's really ridiculous, being that we're home, and I've watched this team drive to the basket a bunch tonight. So that to me is okay. I see you. I see you. I see you, refs. I see.
Yeah. The ESPN called and said, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
But Tommy, this is where I need Ben. I need Ben in this fourth. I need Ben to be. I need Ben to be aggressive. I need Ben to take the bull by the horns. I need Ben to guide us to a big time win. If you win this game without Joe, man, and people are still doubting you that we're not fucking better than the Nets, we're a bunch of clowns. And I keep telling you, Tommy, don't even worry about the fucking Nets because the Sixers are going to hit him in the mouth on the defensive end of the floor and they're going to fold like a cheap fucking tent. You mark my words. The Sixers are going to the final. If you're beating the Bucks like this, let's say, God forbid, they have a bad fourth quarter and the Bucks win. I still see you can bully the Bucks without Joel Embiid. So when Joe's in there, see ya. That'll be a short series too. Like
you would think, you would totally think that you can beat him without him. You're sure they're going to beat him with him, right? Even if they lost this game. Which, last night they were great in the fourth quarter defensively. Can they be great again in the fourth? This is how. Can you be great again in the fourth quarter again, right? On a back-to-back. Can you be great again defensively without your an all-defensive player and your rim protector 2 nights in a row? Be that good defensively? Because last night they shut Randall down. Disappeared. Now, can they make either Giannis disappear in the fourth or Middleton disappear? Again, can you make him disappear? Because Giannis is getting to the point where we said he would walk into 20, right, guys? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Walking in 20, and he's working his way right there.
But the only thing I would say to that, Tommy, is I need someone, whether it's Tobias or Ben or an unknown like Seth or Danny Green, someone just hits a bunch of shots. Someone's got to offensively. Someone's got to put us over the hump. I'm not even worried about the defense. I've seen the defense for 3 quarters. Why would it change now? And they only get better as the game goes on, as we proved last night. Julius Randle's an all-star player. All-star player.
What is Danny Green's shooting percentage, Tom? How many has he made shot that whole thing?
He's 50%. He's 5 for 10 from the field, 5 for 9 from 3.
Okay.
So shooting 55% from 3 and 50% from the field. Shooting better.
I'm interested to see who the lineup's going to be right now.
We got
looks like Shake's still out there. Dwight's still out there.
Yeah, same guys. We got Tobias back. Get that rebound. Hang on to that tease.
Game. You can't rebound. You can't be in the game. You can't score.
Got bailed out there.
Yeah.
All right, Ben's getting ready to come back in, it looks like.
Nice.
Come on, can we get 1-3 from one of these guys?
Big possession here.
Just run a set.
Take that.
Let's go, Dwight. Yeah. Let's go, Dwight.
Oh, okay, good. I was just gonna say that I didn't want to get crazy because I was going to see if somebody called a foul on that or something.
I know. I hate that I think I'm a little delayed.
Get Ben in the game. Get Ben back in the game immediately.
Ben in the game immediately.
That's why he's sitting there.
Yeah, I know. But
somebody call timeout for God's sake.
Timeout, foul, something.
Foul.
Yeah. Somebody collapse. Do something. Get him out.
Get another bucket here. That's all. Get another bucket.
Ooh.
Ew.
Get him out. Okay.
He had him. Just couldn't finish it.
Still a little
he had him.
Well, who does he think he is? Kobe Bryant? I mean, he made a couple nice takes, but I mean, he can't hit that shot. What the fuck is he doing?
See Shake's face. He's like, "Oh, me? I'm coming out." Yeah, you out now. Goodbye.
Sixers up 9. This is a stop.
What were they, +6?
Yes.
Yes.
6.5, 6, something like that.
Oh, I'm so happy I took him in the first half and don't have to sweat anything out.
See? I love him.
I love him. Great defense, Ben.
That's down 2, Don says. What up, Marky? What up, Jesse? Ev?
Come on, Toby.
Name it.
I'm sure there was contact there. I didn't see that play, but I would guarantee there's contact there. That's too fucking easy.
All right, yeah, get first count out. Nice first count in the game.
Bullshit.
7-point lead. I told you, fourth quarter's going to be tricky tonight on the back-to-back. That's why you need a double digit. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ!
What was that?
Timeout.
Buckle in, everybody.
Timeout.
Here we go.
Come on, man.
Ugh.
You all right, Rye? You fell over?
No, I dropped my phone.
Oh, okay. What up, Greg?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Who
Liking
made
the
that?
shirt.
Who made
Who's
that
on it?
pass?
Yeah, Ben.
Ben made that pass?
Yeah.
Ugh, I just told him.
Yeah, this is.
Hi, Greg.
What's up, guys?
How far behind are you on your stream? They in the second quarter yet for you?
I'm definitely behind you guys. I'm a little behind.
No, they're on ESPN. We're good. We're on the same stream as you guys.
Awesome.
Who is going to score in the fourth quarter? That's the question. Who's going to, we hope Tobias, right?
Got to be Ben. Like, Ben's got to step up. He's got to, we need you, Ben. Ben, the Sixers want to win this basketball game. Ben Simmons has to have a big fourth quarter. Ben Simmons doesn't have a big fourth quarter. I mean, I think that the Sixers are in real trouble here.
I'm going Danny Green, Tom. I'm going Danny Green.
Well,
But isn't that the crux of what the Ben Simmons hate has been? Is we need him, we expect him to score. Everyone needs him to score. Well, he's holding Giannis to 15 points on 6 of 13, 14 shooting. I mean, that's a pretty damn good night right there itself. Now, yes, do we need him to chip in and make some of these baskets that he's right on the rim? No question about it. But to expect a 10, 15, 17-point quarter out of Ben, I think is asking too much.
I've seen it though, Greg. I've seen it though. He's
but he's
40
doing
without
the
Joe.
defensive end.
I understand that, and I give him all the credit in the world for that, Greg. But I need him without Joe.
But he's also offensively, he's also being guarded by Giannis too. So I mean, you got to factor that in a little bit too. I mean, he has shot the basketball per se. I mean, he's 3 for 11, so it's not like the attempts aren't there. You know what I mean? He's just not making anything.
Yeah, his percentage sucks, and that's something to absolutely be critical of. But to expect a whole lot more aggressiveness, I think is we're going to set him up to fail already.
Well, I thought we needed 20 from the night to win.
And I'm not trying to hate on Ben. I love Ben, but I love the aggressiveness. 3 for 11. It sucks they're not falling. It sucks that he has 4 points. But without Joe, I'm just saying, if there was ever a time where the Sixers needed Ben,
real quick, 7-0 Rangers.
Yeah, I came downstairs. My dad had it on, and I go, "What is this?"
Yeah.
I think
I'm sure Brad's texted me
6
80
goals
times.
on 13 shots. It's insane.
What?
Yeah,
6 goals on 13 shots?
Something insane like that.
Wow.
Who started?
Elliot.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the Flyers right now, man.
All right. Well, listen, Sixers. Let's still leading in this basketball game, right, guys? So we're up 5. We got the basketball, right? And can we have a good possession finally? I mean, my goodness gracious, we haven't have a good possession in a while. But we also knew that some of these things were going to come to fruition, right? Mm-hmm. That they were going to shoot better as the game went on, right? They weren't going to shoot 8% from 3, 20%, So that continues to go up for them, obviously. So, but now we got to match baskets, guys. Right now, you got to get into the match basket game.
And they went on that big run with our bench, which we always know is our crux, Come
on, Mike.
And Tommy, you're absolutely right. You don't expect them to shoot putridly the entire game.
Good defense, Michael.
There we go.
Good defense, boy.
Good boy.
Good defense, Michael Scott.
This is a weird 5 right now.
This is a very weird 5.
Come on, Mike.
Come on, Mike. I need one.
I need one of them, man.
No true center right now. We got Furkan in the game. Oh, no Connaughton. No, it's not volleyball, for God's sakes.
Damn it, man.
All right, just regroup. No.
Damn it.
I don't know, Casey. I mean, he made a good defensive play on the last possession, but I don't know why he's in the game.
Probably because of back-to-back, I'm telling you. He's probably going to bring them back as late as possible.
Who is this is a weird lineup. Who is on the floor right now? Mike Scott's on the floor.
You have Korkmaz is on the floor as well.
Simmons, and
Ben, and Seth.
And he finished with Furky last night, too.
Well, he might obviously. But Danny's played 20. I mean, they're going to get him back in the game, obviously, but they're probably trying to, bring him back in with 7 minutes to go. Right?
Where you see, what was that? Drew that just came back in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
You need his D now, though, Tommy.
There you go. Here's Dan.
So here comes Danny, probably with Drew back.
Yeah,
in the
you
game.
need his D. You need his D.
I know you need
You
it.
need his D.
I'm just making a point that they had the lead, so it's like they're going to try to like give him every minute they can give him on a back to back, like with a veteran. I'm going to keep saying back to back because it so fucking matters in the NBA.
It
I
sure
understand
matters.
it does. I
No, I
understand,
agree,
but
Tommy.
I
It does.
need this. I need this game.
I do
It
too,
does.
Rob. But I knew it was going to be down the stretch. It would be a dogfight.
Take
I
that.
understand,
baby of
but
a
when I have to
lead.
overextend my starting five a little bit to get this game, I'm going to overextend my starting
I'll
five.
give you the numbers. They're right where they should be. That's terrible.
God.
Damn it. Come on, Tobias.
I mean, I think
And they're
everyone.
going to give that to him. They're going to give that to him. My man took 5 steps after the foul. 5 steps after the foul.
I'm done with it. They're giving them this game. This is ridiculous.
Here's the foul. Foul on Danny. Oh, my goodness.
This isn't
15
as bad as
steps.
it's not as bad as last.
It wasn't
night
even a
with
foul.
Miss whistle.
Didn't
No.
touch him.
Didn't touch him. Didn't touch him.
Yeah, I'm
It
telling
wasn't
you,
even
bro,
a
you
foul.
you can't even play defense in this league, man. You can't.
And then they got Ben for that chippy where he took a body on
What, Drew?
yeah, and then he took Brooke Lopez's
That's such
soul.
bullshit.
Tie game, boys.
Yep.
Brand new basketball game here in Philly.
How much
11-0 run. 11-0 run for the Bucks.
Yeah, see, Brad's texting me about the fucking Rangers kicking the Flyers' ass.
Go on.
Need
Need
it.
it.
Nope.
Damn it.
This is what happens. I mean,
Now they're not hitting shots. They're not hitting
Yep,
any
there we go.
shots.
There we go.
Of course.
Stop ball. Stop ball. Oh my god.
Look, they're walling off.
There you go. Take him. Take him.
Come
I
on.
mean, come
Dwight.
on. He's
Come on.
hand checking him to
Come on.
death. I mean, come. Oh, they can't buy a bucket.
this is ugly. We just didn't have enough firepower tonight, I don't think.
Oh my God! If you would have
We're
made that.
still good.
No, we need to score basketball. That's my problem.
Yeah,
There you
no,
go.
definitely.
There you
Take
go.
that.
Like this is atrocious.
He's killing me right now.
Death Curry, go fucking sit down.
They're open looks too. Like
This is
Yeah.
Like
it's
nobody's
not like-
who are you gonna put in? Everybody's fucking missing. No one's hitting any
Take
shots.
There
Whoa.
you go.
If you miss this, I'm trading you.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
oh my god,
Is he hurt?
he better be after that.
Oh, shit.
Was that like a serious like? I feel like I was watching like a 7th, 8th grade CYO highlight on that.
He tried.
thing.
Yeah, he tried to
Was that
jump
an
stop. That was
NBA?
a serious.
Oh my God!
Was
Oh
that
my
a
God.
serious like?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I do like that Dwight's wearing the
Oh.
original AIs.
Ah. Another knee?
No, the ankle. The ankle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's because he didn't come to a traditional jump stop. If he
Yeah.
would have jumped, and then they all go flying over.
Sorry, Greg. Yeah, you're right.
No,
Or just go.
Jeez.
we'll just go up with it.
Oh,
How about a strong? How about a strong
That-
take?
Look at that.
that
Oh,
confidence level of a player before the
Damn it.
line that is skyrocketed now with him going to be missing time. Got a boy.
Shake.
That boy.
There you go, Shake.
Come on, let's get
There
out
you
of
go,
it.
Shake.
Get
Come on.
pissed, Shake. Get
Come
pissed, Shake.
Come on, little dog and pony show late
Need
here.
him. We
Time
need
out.
someone. Maybe it'll be Shake. Maybe Shake will be the guy that's.
Shake got the tech.
I'm
Shake's,
Sorry.
Shake's running up the floor, telling the ref call that effing foul.
24 bench points for the Sixers, 9 for the Bucks. So that's a positive in terms of
Yeah,
Gonna win the game.
definitely.
Austin Seth's out for a minute now. It's not
No,
good.
let's not assume that. Like, let's just see what happens with it.
Well, it's an ankle. He'll be out for he's gonna be out for a week. In a week or two.
Well, I mean,
thank you, Jesse.
maybe then my man Maxie
Jesse,
will get
thanks,
some
brother.
minutes.
Thanks, Jesse.
Jess, my man, thank you. See what's going on in these comments.
Appreciate it, Jess. Where are we at? Matthew Walsh, do not play this game. I can't have my blood pressure go through the roof. 2-8, Matt.
We're already here, man.
Yeah, we're definitely this broadcast is definitely not going to help Matthew's blood pressure. You got me on here, you got Tommy on here. Like, I think they're going to win the basketball game. I really do. Maybe it's Shake who steps up. I don't know, but Seth's hurt. Danny Green, like we need someone. I need someone to score for me.
Frank, were you throwing holy water on the screen?
I saw some kind of gestures. I didn't want to look down
A
there.
holy water gesture?
There we go. We got some holy water.
I have beat.
We got holy water.
I got the beads,
Let's
by the way.
Get the win, please.
Well, I mean, everybody's talking about Shake, right? We're talking about all these guys. Like, Tobias would be great. You know, Tobias is stuck on 17. I mean, he shot really bad. Rob Lubman, shut up about the beads right now. The beads didn't win us the game last night. They almost cost us the game.
We won.
No, I'm telling Rob, the beads almost cost us the game. We almost brought him out. We brought him out too soon. Too soon with the beads.
Well, we need them now. We need them right now.
By the way, real quick, not to change subject. Rangers, 7 goals, 21 shots.
Jesus.
Nice.
1 of every 3 is going in. It's like me in net.
Right? They shot better than us in Milwaukee tonight.
Hopefully Artemi Panarin has a bunch of them for my fantasy hockey team.
Wow.
Shooting now 38% from the field, and they are up to 37% from the field. So
Who are the Nets playing that they're tied?
Pacers.
Indiana.
Oh wow, they're tied at 98 with the Pacers. I'm supposed to be fucking scared of them.
they're up
Panarin's
2.
got a goal and assist.
They're up 2 now.
It is now 8-0 Rangers.
Now 8-0.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I think Zibanejad just got a hat trick too.
He does have a hattie. A natural hattie too. 3 in a row.
Yeah.
What is this?
A shorthanded, a power play, and they write in an even strength goal. Like, I mean, you would talk about checking boxes.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the greatest hat tricks of all time.
Natural.
It's like
Stop
a
hitting all
cycle
different
of hat
forms.
tricks.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
Come on, can we get a rebound?
Please.
That was a bone
Let's
call,
go.
though.
Okay. All right. Take it.
The end of the third quarter with that foul on Dwight they called, that was
Yeah, the
Yes.
bullshit lean-in shot. Yeah, I hate that, Greg. They need to take it out of the league, man.
This has got to be a Danny 3.
Please.
Nice.
Barry, that's your shot, Shake. You can't make that. Get off the fucking court.
Damn it.
You're not going to get a better look than that, Shake. Oh, my God. Not Brooke Lopez.
Good closeout.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
All
Now,
right.
can we score?
That's good D. That's
Friggin'
great.
basketball.
That's a great defensive. That's great help. That's great closeouts. That's great defense. Proud of them.
Jeez, Tobias. My goodness gracious.
Why are you picking up his dribble?
And 1. Get in.
Good call. Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
We
Get
haven't been
both of
on the line
these.
in
Good
forever.
job.
Get both of these.
Guys, we have not been on the line in forever.
well. I think Dwight mid third quarter, right?
Or the technical.
When he went for the Superman
Yeah, or the technical to Seth shot that missed.
that he
Like,
missed. Yeah.
Like, yeah, but you're right. Like true line. Yeah. We've gone the line 6 times. This will be 7 and 8 right here.
And you see how impactful Joel is in that stat alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause he's going to the line. He's going
He's going to line 15 himself.
Yeah, easy. Easy. It's amazing. It's amazing how impactful that is, like for your whole team then, because then other guys go to the line. Because
Yeah.
they fucking whistle happy.
And yeah, because look what it's done with the Bucks, right? Giannis starts being aggressive, going to the line. Now you get, Connaughton's getting a made, 3 at the end of a quarter and stuff like that. It's atrocious. But we benefit from it for sure.
Wait on Giannis.
Oh, damn it. And they
God.
called the fucking foul on Dwight.
They're just giving him everything.
Yep.
Here we go. The league called up and said, "Whoa, national televised game
What's the
can't have
foul?
a blowout.
What's
Can't
the
have a
foul on that?
blowout. Let's go."
What's
Yeah,
Start
I mean,
blowing the fucking whistles here. Sorry for cursing.
If you didn't think this comeback was coming,
Yeah.
you must not watch NBA.
That's why I bet the
9-0 Rangers.
That's why I bet the old first half, Greg.
Yeah,
According to
9-0.
Yeah, according to Gavin.
Can we get to a 10 spot?
Yeah.
Does 10 get AV fired? I didn't think I'd be going there, but Jesus.
Stop.
10 gets that in the conversation.
There you go. Ball don't lie.
And then we got an offensive foul.
Get the ball.
Offensive foul in the Nets. I mean, the Bucks, sorry. Got Nets in my head.
I feel like it's March Madness. I'm watching like 7 games at once.
I know. They're up 103-98, by the way, guys. All right. There's plenty of time in the fourth, so they're sort of in our time span here. Jake thinks he's Steve Nash.
Shake. Other way.
He's Steve Nash.
Turn around.
I think he's Steve Nash dribbling around. I mean,
finish it.
Why? Oh my God.
Get a roll, guys.
It's like me putting yesterday. Couldn't get a roll.
Oh, that's no good. That's no good, Greg. Now I'm triggered. Now I'm upset. Get Ben on him. Double him.
Right, Tom. Comparable, right?
Jump ball.
Good D. That's good D.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
Good D.
Yep, jump ball.
I mean, it's going to be shake against Middleton, so Middleton should.
Jump ball with 4 seconds left. Just box out. Come on.
That's not a foul? Like, that's not a foul from behind on Middleton to Danny right there? I mean, what the fuck is that? That's a clear slap down right on that play. I mean, come on. It's 101 basketball. I can sit on the couch and make the calls. I know it's faster, but still. I mean, a guy goes to the turf, per se. I mean, something happened from behind. You know what I mean? Ain't a bar of soap.
Get there, Shake. There we go. Let's go, Dwight. Good stuff, boy.
See, I don't like Shake being the primary ball handler right
Rob, I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. They're missing too many bunnies, bro. Too many bunnies, man.
No, this is not the type of offense. Like, no, I don't like this offensive strategy at all right now from the Sixers.
That's kickball.
No. He's
kickball.
throwing into him.
Sixers ball.
Okay.
They overchanged it.
Yes.
Okay, but let's get the ball in Ben's hands.
Last night, we struggled a little bit shooting the ball in the fourth, too. We came alive a little later, okay? But we got it done defensively last night. We got to scrap and claw and dog and pony show defensively to come out with a win tonight, right? And you're going to need some timely baskets, obviously, because you got to score to win, right? So you can't continue this cold streak. But somebody needs to step up and make a basket. See, they already made the switch. Ben's running the point, Shake's running the off guard. So they already moved that.
Oh.
Already moved that for us. They already were listening. I know he's handling it now, but I can't win.
Like this, it's
Now he's handling it again.
Bro.
Everyone's standing around.
Need it.
Yes,
Foul.
that's a foul. That's a foul. He hit him. That's a foul. Let's go. Great call.
No, I'm going the other way.
That's a foul. What?
Wow.
On who? I hate listening with the TV off. I can't tell what's going on. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I mean it's a completely terrible call, but it's obviously on Shake. I mean, it's terrible. It shouldn't be called.
He's struggling, dude. I mean, wow. Wowzers. I mean, that's a big time air ball too. Wow. Big time air piece.
I'm ready to get a Maxey over him. Honestly, I mean, like he's
you're gonna have to with Seth out. Max is gonna get plenty of run.
Good.
Let him shoot it back up.
There was he missed it, but I was about to say, Jesus.
God, grab that.
Uncle Volleyball at it.
Please.
There you go. Give Ben the ball.
God, we're just standing around for God's sakes. Remember please, redemption.
Good rebound.
Oh, good.
Don't give him the ball again. Get him out.
Remember when people told me, what Doc's plans were for him, and not that anybody was wrong because that was what Doc said, but like Doc was like, I want to run him on the off guard more, so he can.
No more of that.
No, should have never been any of that to begin with. Like, not a spot up 3-point shooter. I mean, just watch him in college. Watch his game throughout his career. I mean, he's a mid-range. He's a Monte Ellis per se in terms of like he's a mid-range jump shot guy. And when they don't fall, game over. I mean, then the shake and bake's done. Like you got to be able to shoot the. Listen, I don't need guys to jack threes and hit them all, but you got to be able to hit enough. Right, and tonight we're shooting 29% from three, right? And again, Seth was 2 for 8 tonight, so you're going to get. Sorry, Ralphie, you're going to get that maxi run everybody's talking about because Seth's going to be out at least a week or so. I mean, that ankle doesn't look like it's ankles are tough. Ankles are tough. Yeah, Jesse,
shoot better than all of us tonight.
Yeah.
Donovan's saying he wants Furkan in the game for Shake.
He should be in the game.
You can't.
No, Rob.
I mean,
Rob.
okay, relax.
You don't want Shake to run the point, and he can't.
I don't.
Okay, and he can't shoot enough to run the 2 guard. So your only other option is to run Bennett point and then put Furk at the 2 guard.
But I want Shaken over Furk for defense.
We haven't scored. Okay, I don't right now. Like we got to score a little bit. I mean, goodness gracious.
Well, someone's got to hit shots. Like someone's got to step up and hit shots.
At least you know he can. He's only ran 12 minutes. He's only ran.
Come
12.
on, Tobias.
He is in the game. He's in the game.
Who, Furk?
Come on, Tobias. God damn it.
He's not hitting nothing. No one's hitting nothing.
Last night,
Toby, you're a damn all-star though, right? I love you, but come on.
I know.
Another timeout. Jesus.
That aged well.
Run the commercials. Get their money up. Run the commercials. Hey, pass half court. Timeout. Gotta get the checks in. Run the fucking commercials.
Giannis needs to sneeze. Let's take a TV timeout.
Yeah, you can't go 8 for 21 after yelling you're an all-star. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I mean, no offensive production here in the fourth quarter. I mean, this is flat out atrocious. This fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Harden's going off down.
Of course, I join and they go atrocious.
Up 9.
What up, Rye?
Yeah, I know. I love that comment. It's been 80-80 for 15 minutes.
I feel like I'm watching Game 7 against Toronto in the playoffs, where like the final score was like 79-60, or 73 or something. It was like ridiculous. It was in the 70s.
Oh, so bad. There's no production, and that's what it's down to. I mean, you're missing your pimp. You're missing the guy that brings everything together. I know it's not new, but in these times, that's what shows. You know, you don't have a true backup because you're not going to have a true backup behind him that allows you to settle down into a half-court offense. We scored 6 points in the fourth quarter, and there's 3 minutes to go. So,
is that good?
Put that in. Everybody, wherever you're watching us at, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. If you hate 6 points in the fourth quarter, hit that button even harder.
Let's see if we get more likes than the Sixers points.
Good rebound.
Can we get a score?
No, Tommy, we got to get a bucket here.
Yeah, we haven't scored in 4 minutes. And great time for one. Great time for one.
I'm putting these on the
Please.
Oh, my God. I can't anymore. You can't do nothing in the league no more.
He can't get up and start laughing. He gets up and starts laughing.
You can't say nothing in the NBA no more.
What?
Nothing.
Doc, throw a chair one time.
I'm gonna start throwing stuff.
Throw some bills and paper on.
Score right now.
I'm sorry, we can't afford to give a point.
Yeah, I would
We
rather.
didn't even get a replay on that. That's how you know it's atrocious.
Good D.
Who
says Court don't play defense? That was Ben.
That was Danny. Calm down.
Ben came to help though.
But it was Danny with the deflection. You
Yes,
put some
it
respect
was.
on his name. You
Yes,
put some
it
respect
was.
on his name. Ferk?
Good pick and roll. Good pick and roll. Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, Pomsy talk now. Get up in it. Dog and pony.
You know what they need? You know what they need, Tommy? You know what they need, Tommy?
Furkan.
They need to stop, baby. They need to stop.
STOP.
Dwight's got 15 rebounds this game.
Close it.
Oh, no. DiVincenzo.
Come on. God damn it.
Oh, that goes that dog and pony.
What happened there? I mean, he's wide. Like, no, it's within 50 feet of him.
Ralphie, you see Benny Portis running around with the towel?
Benny!
Let's go, Benny.
Little sign of life. Come on. Little sign of life, Benny. He lulled Giannis to sleep on that.
But Benny and the Jets.
Don't switch on him. Don't switch. Back up off of him. So you
Take
play
it,
the
Ben.
scream game better.
Stay on him.
Oh my God.
No.
Jesus
my
Christmas.
God.
Oh, my
Wow.
They
goodness.
couldn't make a shot earlier, and now they're making them.
Motion, Brook Lopez.
Now they're making them
And
from Milwaukee.
And now he's making it from Brooklyn.
Yeah, Milwaukee, really. But yeah, Tobias is struggling.
This is such bullshit, man.
Yeah,
Tobias struggling. Yep, this isn't good.
Nope.
Isn't good, boys. Yeah, that's gonna be too easy.
Oh. Hard to
And
see
what?
one time. He get an N1 or is that a timeout?
Nah, just a timeout.
I know.
All right.
Oh, it's so tough.
Brook Lopez is hitting him from Curry range. Jesus.
Wow.
My goodness.
And
Listen,
what sucks is they're going to smother the interior defense, and we're going to have to rely on a big three, but nobody's making threes.
Mhm.
no, and the other thing is, listen, we win this game with Joel. Like Rob said, even if we lose this game, we
Convinced.
punched them and
Yeah.
we punched them. You know what I mean? We punched them on a back-to-back. I knew they were going to struggle in the fourth. I was yelling at the beginning of the show. This is why it was so important to capitalize on that lead early numerous times where they had the ability to take this. You can make the case with all the turnovers early. They had the case to be up 25 in this game.
Mhm.
Okay?
No, I agree with that, Tom.
So, everybody tell me, well, it's early time. No, I knew they were going to run out of steam tonight because let's be real. Let's be real. Let's not overhype them either. Like we talked about it as a poll question. Ben would score 21 or more. We all agreed. And my point was he had to tonight.
Mhm.
Where's your offense coming from? And 8 points, I know he's been more aggressive, but 8 points kills you.
It does. Especially because the
Yeah.
shots are there, right? So now we're not necessarily critical of him shooting. It's just we needed a better percentage.
And it's not like you guys are shooting contested jumpers. The majority of them are open. They're just not falling.
Yep.
Mhm.
This is just gonna be a tough one to swallow because of the lead.
Yep.
But you understand the NBA, you're gonna understand that tired legs and without your star, right? And this is what you get. It's not an excuse. It's a game you should win.
Oh my God,
Right,
Shea.
You had numerous opportunities to run away with this game, and you
Yeah,
decided.
Shakes.
So you decided not to run away with this game when you had opportunities to, and this is why you're going to lose this basketball game. And okay, listen, I know I was talking about not making moves, but now some of these bench pieces getting a little exposed, and one is Shake Milton, who was a guy we're confident in. What do you got, Rye?
Breaking news: Seth Curry sprained ankle.
Mm.
So about a week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe 2, just depending on how it comes. Sprains are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are.
Stop. He's not hitting that, is he? Yep.
Game.
Oh man.
Game.
Whew. Wow.
Yeah, look at your current group. You got Matisse,
Yeah,
Shake, Danny, Toby, and Ben.
Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Down by 4.
Now you make one.
Come on,
They're
6.
gonna go to the line in a second anyway. It's gonna be
Cover this game. Cover this game.
Yeah, now you got to get to the 6.
Cover the game. Give me a couple.
And let's be real. Again, I hate to even bring it up, and because there's no moral victories, but everybody everybody had this game kind of, or at least I know I did. Of course, in the moment you don't want to think it, but if you pencil it in, you pencil this.
Danny! Here we go! Danny!
We're not dead yet. Not dead yet. They are not dead yet. Championship resolve.
Hey, Rye.
They find a way. I love this
You
team.
got my number, Rye. Right? You got the 8. Well, not 19, but he got the 18 on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Nate?
Who was that? That was DJ in the corner, right?
Was it?
Yes, sir.
That's big. Yeah, that's big for the cover talk, right?
Yeah.
Like,
9.5. Not over 9.5.
oh, I was talking about
Easy
the
bet.
game itself. But
I
Tobias,
hope you guys win.
8 for 22, killer.
Yeah.
Shake was 6 for 14, so 42% from the field. Not atrocious, right? with 13, but just some easy buckets that he missed. Where if you're watching the game, right? If you're watching the game, it tells a different story. But he also turned the ball over 3 times. Okay.
One of which was just here out of a timeout.
Ben Simmons.
You know what I mean? Everyone went to crush. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'll finish this one right here. Ben Simmons, who we talked about defensively, but he's turned the ball over 6 times and shot 28%. So just some fun facts on why you're down in this game.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
No, I was just saying that last shake turnover was out of a timeout. And I know this city loved to kill Brett for, turning the ball over out of timeouts. I'm not saying it was all the players, but we obviously see what happens when you put the ball in the players' hands.
Yeah. No, you want to get the ball in Giannis' hands right here. You hope they inbound to Giannis and you can get a foul on him. Make him go get everybody a frosty, miss 2. We get a timeout. We go down. We score. We win it. Walk off. Toby redeems himself. 23, and then he can yell he's an all-star again.
Then yell all you want, Tobes.
Stephen White says we could really use that technical free throw that we missed earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some things. Remember, I said double digits going into the 4th, Steven. We were only up 9. We couldn't hold that double-digit lead that I felt like was keeping you a little bit of apart.
It's huge.
Foul. Can't do it all night, guys. I know you can wait a little bit, but you can't do it all night.
Oh, they're okay. They're okay.
No, you're fine. You can go to about 6 seconds there.
Yeah, they're okay.
Because you got to
foul again.
No, you got to do it again. That's why you should do an early foul there. What are you doing? I don't understand that one then.
They're okay. They're okay.
Foul.
There's no foul on Brook there? What? Bro, what are we calling?
He's not going to shoot it.
That's fine.
There's no
That's
foul
fine.
on Brook? But there's no foul on Brook, though?
All right, you got 3 seconds. You got 3 seconds to get a look.
What the hell did I just watch? What the hell was that?
You're telling me right there, Brook Lopez never got fouled?
I mean, look, they're
fouled
slapping all over him.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they're doing this to him. They're doing this to him.
Right, it was like a slip and slide. It's like a slip and slide, them gripping him up right there.
So let me get this straight. That's not a foul when they're slapping him up. They're inside of him. But then when Giannis gets looked at, it's a foul.
Yeah,
it's
enough.
This is
Okay, I mean, bottom line is they got 3 seconds to get a look.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who's taking that? Who's taking that shot for you on this?
Danny
Green has to be. Has to be.
Give it to let Ferk hit it for the tie.
I mean, I don't care who it is. I want the tie. I know, Greg. I'll be firked up. I'll be firked up if he hits a 3 to fucking tie this ball.
The guy below me is going to be
trade value goes up.
Sorry, Ralphie. On a gambling note, I don't know. As a fan, you want the 3, right?
Oh, does a gambling just miss?
You're like, okay.
6 in the bag. Just miss.
Just miss. Yeah.
Oh, darn, we missed the shot. Man.
It's one NBA game. No, I want the fucking 3, though, because I don't care about that. I'll take the L for us to get a win, but if we get a win, then they cover anyway. So I just don't know who else would score an OT, but I'll find out. I'll sit around to find out. You know what I mean? Allow me to find out.
Here we go.
Allow me to find out.
Shakes inbound the balls. You got Danny
and Ferk,
Tobias, and Ben on the floor. Obviously, Ben. Oh, can you imagine if Ben hits this shot?
I'll jump out my window.
I'll put everything on it. It's going to be Ferk right here from the corner. Oh!
Go! Put some respect on that name.
Run it.
Oh my God, his foot was on the line.
Yes,
his foot was
sir.
on the line.
What? Where's Jimmy at?
You Jimmy at? You Lakers fan.
I swear to God, you're gone.
Yo. Who? You guys want to run that tape back?
Wow.
You don't want to run that tape back?
You called it, Ferky, from the corner.
Better be clipped up too. Better be clipped tomorrow. Good call. I mean, who else is going to shoot it and you feel like it's going to make it? Honestly,
it's him and Danny.
Especially because you look at that play, Shake never even re-entered bounce. He stayed there and watched.
Doc told him just to go on the side.
Giannis ran away from him.
That didn't even feel real.
That didn't even feel real. Wow. I think we were like Pauls. We were like, wait a second, was that real? Oh, because I was looking crazy at first, and I was like, wait, did it happen for you?
Robbie.
Jimmy, JJ never shot that big.
Yeah.
Who?
Now who scores in overtime? Listen, wherever
now he got me.
Ben, I'm gonna stand by Ben Hill all night. Ben, like this has got to be Ben's overtime. You want to win this game? It's got to be Ben's overtime. He's got to do something for me.
Now shut the fuck up. Everybody over on YouTube, I see 82 people watching, 44 likes. Pound that like, pound that subscribe. Get it on in here, right? Tell your friends about it. We got extra basketball unless Giannis makes a tip in here, which is very possible. So hold on. We're coming in for
Nate.
What's up, Nate?
Nate Moss in the house. Wherever you're watching, you watch
Cormaz with the big three. Big three.
Yeah, some people call shit, Nate.
3 ball.
Yeah, some people call shit. That's a push off. All right, I was gonna say that's a push off too. If you're watching over on Facebook, hit that like, hit that follow, hit that share, comment in. Burkhant Korkmaz for the tie. And listen, listen, some people like patting themselves on the back, some don't. I'll pat all fucking day. all that shit.
He's got one of them.
Let's go. I don't call many things that come right. So when you do, you freaking run with it. You run with it. Like fucking Forrest Gump, I'm running the broad. If we win this game, I might remember at a Carolina game. I might start running.
You going down the street?
If they win this game and come like the way they coughed it up, right? Tie your legs back to back. They have no right winning this game in overtime. If they win this game in overtime, I'm running the Broad Street because already it's solidified. I know where this team's going. They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals because Joel Embiid is that much of a difference maker, and they're tough without him. So I know who they are, right? I know their identity. They win this game. Fucking sprint. Let's go.
Tom, if that happens, if we win this game, I'll send you the link. We'll have you do a live run. We're going to have you on the show from your phone doing a live run.
It only might make it 10 feet.
You might make it down the block. You ain't going to make it far.
Grow up, Nate. Back in Carolina in 2017, I made it down the block.
Oh, he was moving. He was moving. Barefoot. Oh, yeah. Barefoot, by the way. Barefoot.
Barefoot? You feel like you're running a 4.5. I was running a 4.5 flat barefoot. You know it, too.
What year? What year was that again?
Super Bowl year. 2017.
It's a long time ago, brother. It's a long time ago in our age.
But you put me in a hotel in the hallway, no shoes on. Oh, whoo.
He's moving. He's moving.
Woo. I feel like I'm in the combine. You know what I mean? Everybody knows what I'm talking about, too. Everybody knows. You fucking fly down. You feel like you're moving 100 miles an hour. Like, where'd Tom go? I'm going to vending machine. Zip.
I'm trying to find the video, Tom. That way people see it. I don't even know what we titled it.
What? Oh, the run the broad. I guess they had $5 for a toll too. You got 5 for toll.
Got it.
9-2 in the last 39 seconds of the fourth quarter. Woo!
Wait, is that the Flyers or the Sixers?
It was the Rangers.
I think this has got to be Tobias' overtime. A lot of people said Ben, but I think it got to be Tobias there.
Hey, have a feel right there. Well,
I'll play it again. I'll play it again.
Send it to yourself and put it up here.
Put it in here, Rye.
What are you doing it all half-ass?
Yeah, you grow up one time.
Hey.
Nate, you're not wrong. That's on Ryan. You're not wrong.
Is it?
No, Nate's 100% right. But Tobias Harris has to play great basketball in the fourth.
Yeah,
it's got to be Harris.
I think Pop said it too in the comments. He can make up for a bad night with a good OT.
Yeah, you can yell you're an all-star again, but 8 for 22, you can't yell shit. You know what I mean? Tread lightly, 8 for 22.
Got to be Harris, I think, in this overtime here.
Ralphie, I'm sending it to you so you can share your screen, brother.
Sharing is caring, and we got some fans representing. We got Corey from Ireland joining in the chat.
Oh, you're still pumping on St. Patty's Day over there, huh?
That's not a fucking foul. Fuck St. Patty's Day. That's not a fucking foul, by the way. Sorry, I love St. Patty's Day. Sorry, I mean
St. Patty's Day is
no.
fun.
I'm just shocked he's still standing or sitting.
I'm emotional. Sorry, I'm emotional.
I heard they don't even care about it over there, Greg.
probably right. We're the only idiots that probably care about it.
It's like an amateur hour American commercialization bullshit holiday.
Wouldn't shock me.
We're getting into this tonight. Going down this rabbit hole.
So we are sprinting to the end in Milwaukee.
That was a fucking
Oh,
try.
my God.
That's too easy.
I didn't think Brook Lopez could jump like that anymore. I just thought he was a 3-point shooter.
I didn't know Doris Burke was on with us either tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. You know what I mean?
Not a
There it goes.
fan.
There we
Go
go.
with the band. They go with the band. Now I'm not going to cover. You understand this? Fuck.
What you got? You got the Sixers, Tommy?
Yeah, I always go with my heart, Nate. I'm an issue.
Yeah.
No, I took him. I took him.
Uh,
I took him in the first half. Plus
Oh, that's
3.5.
beautiful, man.
Yeah, that was easy.
That was easy. Easy cash. I like those easy cashes.
Danny Green was easy cash too.
Hold on. Where's
Over-
that call?
Over 9.5.
What was that call?
Yeah.
I'm
He's
sorry.
too
man.
streaky.
What was that call? I mean, that's good defense. They just give shit to this guy. They truly do.
Antetokounmpo.
Ben has 5 fouls.
ooh.
So good.
The bitch is going to make both of them now.
Oh, my God.
There it
I mean,
goes.
that's a
Good at
tough.
foul shots.
That's a tough cover, man. Giannis ain't no slouch.
It wasn't a tough cover. That's the problem. We were up 19 at one point. Should have been up 30.
I mean, it's runs, man. That's a basketball.
No, Nate, not tonight. Not tonight. You shut up.
Not tonight.
Get that.
It always
Get that.
happens
Get that.
when you bet.
There we go.
I bet him every night though, because I'm an issue. Like I take the 60, like every night. They give me giving 42, and I'm like, well, you know what?
Roll job.
and everybody's like, dude, why do you take him every night?
Ferk.
Let's go!
He likes that corner. He likes that corner. And Tori needs Sixers plus 6 in her parlay. So
I can't watch the
She
game
needs
with y'all,
that.
man. You guys are ahead of me. I got that stream Hulu.
I know I'm ahead of. I'm behind them too.
Can we get some help for Tobias?
I mean, that's not a fair matchup.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, that's what happens when Ben's got 5.
Oh, he's got 5? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need Ben in the game.
Dude, where's the call? My goodness gracious. Good to know you guys have the whistles out for the other team.
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah, he's
Frank,
just too big,
been a
man.
while, Frank. Been a
Yeah.
while. I mean, you got to literally mug somebody in the middle of South Street to get a call here. You know, I mean, you got to have a flag. You got to cop a charge.
Damn, he hit his head hard too down there.
So we got Tobias, Ferk, Ben, White, Danny.
Oh my God, you had that.
I was gonna say he had the lane.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Giddy up!
Oh, my
Who's that?
Oh my God.
That
What
Jordan
is
with a fist pump.
going on?
Look at the light.
So aggravating. It's so
man.
aggravating that he makes those.
He had a double last night off the bench. He's
Oh
playing
man, you
great
gotta take
basketball.
that.
Oh,
All
that's
ball. All ball. Okay.
37 bench points, guys, for us.
Dang, dude, Ben can't do nothing, man. This sucks. Ben can't do nothing, man.
Ugh. Yeah,
And
you're
it's
right.
because of that cheapie that they called on him.
He's got to watch out setting screens,
Got
too.
room. Danny.
Oh, Danny.
Ferk.
Oh,
Oh. Dan.
Danny.
Oh, my God.
Ferk.
Ferk.
That's a great board.
Jesus,
That's
man.
such a great board. Oh, that's such a great board by Ben. Wasted.
That's probably the thing you're gonna look back to if you don't win this game.
He had seven shots on that possession.
Oh my God.
Pass the ball.
Oh my God. Oh,
kidding me?
Wow, they missed all those threes.
He's hitting that now.
yeah, we're doing that. That is how we would lose too. We miss those 7, and then he makes that.
Don't need a
They
3.
didn't lose yet.
Don't need a 3. No.
Oh, yeah.
It's just horrible. 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 Horrible.
Tobias non-existent in overtime.
Nope.
Right earlier on when we talked about it.
Yeah,
I mean, did he play?
but he's an all-star.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh.
How are you doing?
Fuck are you?
What was that?
Yo,
Dude, that was a shot from the paint, dude.
if I'm Embiid, I'm sitting there and I'm like an elephant. You know what I mean? I'm like a fucking elephant.
Bro, that would piss me off, dude.
Why is he?
That
Yo,
would
why
piss
is
me
he?
off.
Why is he acting like Jared Dudley right now? He's acting. He's acting like
this
a freaking
team's
clown.
toast when we
He's
have
acting like a clown right
fucking
now.
Joe.
Yeah,
This
I'm not.
team's toast.
He's good. He's a very good player. I don't need that clown stuff.
And this is what we talked about a little bit ago when I was on a couple weeks ago. We need Ben. Like Tobias is not there. Where's Ben? You know what I mean? Where's Ben at this point? You know what I'm saying? We need Ben to be where's aggressive Ben at Tom? You know what I mean? This is what we're talking. When it's crunch time, you need a win. Your star's down. Nobody else to score. Where's your 1B at?
Well, 43 minutes tonight. Shot the ball 14 times. 8 points. So in 43 minutes of play. Listen, that to me,
it's a tough cover, right? Like I said, it's a tough cover, offense and defensively. But this is what makes you great.
8's unacceptable.
The percentage is unacceptable.
Period. 8's unacceptable. The percentage is unacceptable. To me, it's not even close to enough. I mean, you got to. I say night in, night out. He's so talented. He should be walking in. He should be walking into 15 a night. Should walk into 15 a night. Shouldn't even be a goddamn question. Shouldn't even be a question mark on him walking into 15 a night. He's way too talented for 8. And if anybody out there thinks that that's okay, I don't care how great defense he played because I watched him play great defense. All right, I need a pulse offensively. I need to know that you can score. In a game, if you score 15, we win this game. It's a great block. I get it. It's a great block. I need you to score a little bit.
They're not dead yet.
Wow, he's
Now they're dead. The Bucks can't get a goddamn shot. I mean, that would have been a big 3.
Well, they really, I mean, on that stretch when they missed 3 in a row, like you got to hit those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to hit one. They had a couple good open shots there. I see y'all Tobias 3 right now because I'm catching up with y'all, but that was a bad 3.
Yeah, it was.
It was rushed.
It should have went to
little too late there. Double digit.
Tobias should have kicked that one more to Furky.
Oh, he can't move.
He can.
And especially you're shooting bad. You know what I mean?
Relax, Robbie. I know. I just wanted to try to get a freebie.
Yeah. Oh, it's. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you is right. What up,
At least
Colonel?
you get that +6.
Maybe. Mike Grimm. Yeah, these officials were to me one-sided tonight. When one team goes to the line 20 times and the other team goes to the line 8, and the other team drove to the basket a lot early on and did not get calls even when they were up big, right? We all sat here and watched it. That to me is a difference maker. Like, I mean, that to me is a different. You're officiating different on one end to the other end, and I don't care how you officiate. The biggest thing about it is being consistent. So being consistent both ends of the court, and usually NBA tries to make it even. But I watched tonight Ben, other guys take the ball to the bucket and not get anything on, and there was contact early on in this basketball game. And for a team that I know prides themselves on easy baskets and getting to the rim, which is the Philadelphia 76ers, right? That prides himself in those things. There's no way they should be going on the line 8 times. And I would have to rewatch it again. But I mean, I would venture to guess that this team should have been to the line at least 16 times tonight. At least from what I watched and remember of certain guys going to the rim and they're being contacted, nothing. And us sitting here going, nothing? We might have said that. We might have said that at least that many times tonight, guys.
And then how many times do we say, oh, but you call that?
Yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah, tonight's one of those nights, if I'm Doc, I'm getting fined in my press conference.
Mm-hmm. But they made a lot of mental mistakes, though. Thibault with that inbound, he overselled, right, and gave a free layup. I think Ben in a couple spots there, like they had some little bit of mental breakdowns that's going to make you a championship team, and they got to get over that. But I think it's good though, right? They took one of the best teams in the East to the limit, to OT without their best player. And bad shooting from our other stars.
That was a fact.
And 20 turnovers, right? 20 turnovers. Right. Now,
so it really wasn't a clean game in the second half. Like they played good ball in the first, great defense in the first half, but the
funny thing is when they were up big in the first half, they had 4 straight possessions with turnovers. When they were up, I want to say when they were up 15, and we were sitting here saying like, you're not capitalizing. Like, I mean, it's one thing to miss shots, right? Like that's a whole different ball game. Though I know teams go on runs. Missing shots is one thing. Not even getting shots is a whole nother thing.
Right.
Oh, now he shoots one. Wow.
Made it.
Of course.
And it was wet too. It was wet too.
Greg, cover.
And a fucking Ben Simmons 3 covers.
Wow.
It's so clean.
Of course, a Ben Simmons.
It was so clean, in rhythm and wet. Oh,
it was like the second time this season where Ben shoots a 3 at the closing moments in the losing.
They called a foul for the Bucks.
Frank's
Even after time expired.
Frank's so right. He loves shooting them when it's like over. You know what I mean? Ben shoots 3s when it's a wrap.
Can we do it when we're winning or something? Like
rewatch it. This thing's clean, bro. That thing.
That's gonna be a meme tomorrow.
That thing is wet. And I'm going to sit here right now and say to everybody out there, I'm sick and tired of waiting now. You understand me? Now I'm sick and tired of fucking waiting. Because you can sit there and bury that without thinking, but you can't hit a 12-foot elbow jumper. You won't even attempt it. You won't shoot an elbow jumper. That's one of the wetter 3s I've seen from a lefty. Hey, that's wetness. I mean, that's soaking. That's Strip City. So what are we watching here? What are we waiting for? I don't need you shooting that 3. I don't care about that. But you tell me you can't be confident about a 12 and 15-foot jumper that puts you over top as a player? It literally stamps you as a top 5 player the second you start shooting that, which he had numerous opportunities to attempt that tonight. So guess what? Without Joe Embiid tonight, shoot the ball 22 fucking times. Ain't no one going to say nothing.
Nope.
The fact that you can sit there and bury that, as smooth as that was, but you can't attempt 15-footers? Why are they shooting so many? Okay. Shoot it. Shoot it. Cover still. We're
that last sweat, right?
But listen, they had a 4-point loss to the Bucks without the MVP of the league. I think we can sit here and say we're confident in this basketball team. And I don't know. Giannis still went for 32 tonight, guys.
Yeah.
So when everything was said and done.
After having 4 points at halftime.
Yep. And we knew that was going to come. So we talked about Ben and his matchup, right? We talked about Tobias and Randall last night. It was a big conversation piece, right? And Tobias took Randall and beat him last night, okay? We don't expect Ben Simmons to beat Giannis points-wise, right? We don't expect that, okay? But you have to be in the 20s. You have to be 20. That's it. He can score 32. That's what he does. But if you're 20, you win. You fucking win the basketball game. It's unacceptable to watch that 3 and then say, well, No, I don't know anymore. The jumper, the freaking elbow jumper is the difference of you being maybe the best player in the league with the guy who is the best player in the league on your team. That's the fucking difference. It's that little bit. That difference. We're going to Broad Street fucking 45 times. We're just getting tense. We're living there. We're never fucking leaving with them two. Just do it. I can't. Just do it. I want to get a place. I would love to get Tent City. Well, Tent City on Broad, right? It'd be all A2D, Tent City. And everybody's more than welcome to come. We'll get a little fucking heaters outside. We'll get the whole night. Irrelevant, though, if he doesn't do it. We're still can get there. But you know what I mean? But it's the difference of us feeling like, dude, we can go there every single year for a while. Not for a little bit, for a while. Who wants that? Pound the like button if you're trying to go to Broad every year. Pound the like button, you love parades. Pound the like button if you think it's goddamn unacceptable to not to shoot a 15-foot goddamn jumper when that shit's that wet from that deep. If you think I'm wrong and I crown this dude defensively, so don't come in here talking some other shit to me because I keep it 100 both ways about Ben Simmons. Always have. Always have. So, you are all okay with this? Thank you, Don. We appreciate the tip. We love the super chats. Drives our shows. Said, I'm done. Shoot the ball, Ben. What the fuck? We're all right there. All right? We're all right there. To me, I didn't think we were going to be talking Sixers much in the post game either way because we're going to segue, and we will in a couple minutes here. But to me, guys, I have no other way to say it. You cannot be scared to shoot, and he's not. So there's a difference from being so unselfish as what he is, to saying, hey, it ain't selfish when nobody's around me in the game of basketball to shoot a 12-footer. Okay? It's basketball. It's a ball that you shoot. Okay? Simple. Simple as that. If he couldn't shoot, we would say never shoot. Like we're not sitting here yelling for Matisse Thybulle to shoot. We're saying no. Dwight shoots. Dwight shoots. We say no. Right? You know what I mean? All the other guys shoot. We say no. I want to say yes to him. He's too good of an athlete. If this was a guy that was a dog on a hardwood floor, I would say, okay, all right, I give up. Come on. I know it's all about the growth. But like Frank said, always at the end of games, you're going to jack threes and bury them. I don't care about the three ball. How many times tonight, Rod, did we sit here and everybody else, I would see Ralphie, Frank early on, right, for anybody else got here and it'd be like, dude, take that. And even when Brinks came in, take that. You got wide open look. Take it. I can't tell you how many times we did it tonight. So we can sit here and continuously say, it's okay. Or realize, the last thing I'm going to say is realize we are a jumper away from Tent City on Broad Street. Which way y'all want it? Fuck this shit.
He ain't built like that, man. I've been trying to tell you for a while. He ain't built like that.
He just showed he's built like that. He's built like he's the same logo.
He's not
logo.
built like
He ain't built like that.
Logo, not built like that.
He's built like that in practice. You see him in
How's he
practice.
built then?
Nobody plays defense like that, and you can tell me that they ain't built like that. Nobody wants to play defense like he does, and isn't built to freaking shoot a basketball once in a while.
All right, we'll see. We saw it in overtime. Prove me wrong, Tom. I'm tired of being right on this goddamn show. Prove me wrong, Tom.
Are you right? I just said everything that was factual. Because you say he doesn't have it in him, he just shows he has it in him. He dropped 42 against the Defensive Player of the Year. I'm tired of hearing he don't got it in him.
I was like 3 weeks ago, man. No one talking about that. We're talking about the Bucks tonight.
Listen, you don't play defense at a top level and not have the sack. Okay, it just goes hand in hand. Like you got a sack. You know this. Come on. We can we can yell and scream about Benny, and I do it all the time. But I'll give him the credit that I believe he has a sack. We'll ask Kendall, but I believe he has a sack. Oh. So now it's can you finally turn the switch on now? I know.
Yeah, that's the question. That's a great question. Does he have the instinct to turn it on when it's needed? You know what I mean? That's a great question about Ben. You know, maybe he doesn't have that aggressiveness that we want in crunch time, but can he turn it on in the right time in the right spot? You know what I mean? Defensively, we know he can, because that was a hell of a block on Holiday. but can he do it offensively? That's the question. When they need it, when he's the go-to. There was a couple of times that he was on the elbow. He was right there, little layup, little 10-footer. Didn't take it. Looked to kick out. You know what I mean? That's just what he is.
But he can become it's not as unselfish as he is. And our poll question's funny now. You know what I mean? Like our poll question is like comical.
What's the poll question? Hit me with the poll question.
Nah, it's too late now because it's over.
It's too late now.
But it was about we got a second half one for our NFL talk. But our first half one was Ben will score more than 21. And he usually does against Giannis. He's usually aggressive, and he was in terms of shooting the basketball, but it's the elbow jumpers, right, guys? That's it. It's as simple as that.
Well, it's also it's also the missed like layups and those those hooks that he does already take. It's not hitting them with his consistency that he usually does tonight. You know what I mean? Because I think if he rolls out with even 8, what do you end up with, right?
13.
Is that it?
Yeah.
A quiet triple-double, like I said before. A quiet triple-double. Did y'all even know he had a triple-double?
If he ended up with 18, 19 points, even under the poll 21, that we probably obviously would have won too, but it would have been a better situation because his percentage would have been better. He wouldn't have had to necessarily do more, right? So, yes, the percentage tonight is completely unacceptable because you need better from that.
And he got 5 points in the last minute, right? You know what I mean? So like I said, empty triple-double. He had a triple-double tonight. You're supposed to see that.
Yeah, well, Russ won a whole MVP on empty triple-doubles.
Yeah, but his triple-doubles were like 25, 12, and 14.
It's true.
There's a little bit different from
first-round exit.
12, 10, and
no, I don't
11.
disagree. There's different levels of triple-double. His were still hollow, too.
Well, guess what? Real quick, the Philly 0024 and Mike Scott is absolute garbage. Well, this is why you let it play out, Philly, before the 25th, right? Right. I mean, you talked about it a lot. I know. Briggs did with us the other day, but then you get the ability to wait this process out and see what you need, right? And see how you play, and see you give Mike Scott the opportunity to take that job, right? And all the threes tonight he missed. Also kills his basketball.
All the threes.
Kills his basketball team. I mean, he was 0 for 5 from 3 and no points in 10 minutes. So, I mean, you hit one, the guy hits 1 or 2, this game's different. You know what I'm saying? It's the little things on you winning and losing. I know Dwayne Wade was talking about that on NBA on TNT the other night. But it's factual in every sport. It's game of inches, football, right? You know what I mean? But it's true. Like the barrel baseball up is centimeters almost at times, right? So when you talk about when you talk about this, it's the same thing. He goes 2 for 5, we win the game, right?
Absolutely.
So him and Matisse are 0 for 8. Sorry, 0 for 8 combined. Go to bed. They played 29 minutes combined. Combined.
A damn point.
Combined. So listen, you got to play defense. I get it. We also got to score. This team's prided on their defense. All right, and this bench scored a lot tonight, but they're still missing. They still like that hole at the 4 that's going to be there. If Mike.
I was going to say behind Toby, but tonight, including Toby.
Yeah, you can make that case tonight for sure. For sure. Dwight played great tonight. 15 rebounds. 13 points. He played out of his mind for what we need.
He's been a gem since he's gotten here. He's been a goddamn gem, man. I never thought he would have the impact that he has.
I agree, Nate. I like the signing just because of the veteran presence, but I didn't think he'd be as productive and impactful in the game as he has been. And you can also tell the impact he's having in the locker room and on the bench, keeping the guys loose and stuff like that. Those are all stuff you kind of knew. I didn't think to your point, he'd be as impactful at times on the floor.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Now, do you guys? And we'll shift to NFL in a second. But we talked about it earlier on, us four. But do we now think because Seth's going to miss some time, are we going to allow that to be like Maxey and Shake and get him run? Or do we feel like we have to go out and are we sort of pressed to have to go out and make a move? Or do you guys feel pressed is the question.
Did Seth get hurt? I missed that.
Yeah, he got hurt, but it's an ankle. I mean, it's sprained. He'd probably be out a week. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. But at the end of the day, do you feel pressed? Like I went from a 3, right, earlier on in like confidence level to make a move. And I'll just say I've jumped to a 5, right? So I've jumped like not a ton, right, guys? Right, but I've jumped. I've jumped to like saying like, okay, like, you know, now I'm not as against it because I said to you guys, if they keep winning, you don't change nothing. Now this is a dog fight, and I almost count this as a win in a way because how undermanned you are just without the MVP, right? So I almost count this as like a win, but it's still a loss. And you're without another scorer now. So
I mean, talking total, like make a move in general, or make like an impactful type of move? It was
a move in general.
A move in general.
Donovan, we appreciate it again. Look at Donovan. Take notes from Donovan. Right.
Thanks, brother.
Super chats help drive us. Anybody that can do it.
Thank you, Lord, for the 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to Lord in a second. Donovan says, imagine if Ben Simmons shot as many threes as Greek Freak. Yeah, and guess what? He'd probably have a better percentage. Lord Walker, we appreciate it, my brother. You catch Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Glad catch Lord on Kicking It Stateside with the boys on Saturday. Little foosball talk. In Ben's defense, he played well over winning streak, averaging 34 minutes, 16. Yeah, listen.
Needed more. I needed more tonight.
Yes, it's not about the numbers night in, night out. Like we all know this. Listen, and I'm not just speaking for myself. Like obviously, guys are not doing live reactions, so I'm not by myself on an island here. But if you watch the games, if you watch stuff, and I know you do, Lord, them numbers at times become hollow. And I know he played great defense, but they become a little bit hollow where it's like Rob just said, I just need a little. You'll act like I think I need MJ.
A little bit, like a little bit.
18 to 20 a night. You're so fucking talented. You're so talented. 18 to 20 a night. You should walk into it. It's me on a Fisher Price net. I'm walking into 18 to 20. I mean, come on. He's too talented not to. It's not all harped on scoring, but when you're that talented, you walk into it.
Oh, our disappointment from the Orange and Black is officially over. It's game over, 9-0.
Oh God!
I really want
Niner. Is that a Niner?
They're really
in there,
losing
Greg?
9-0.
Niner. They missed the extra point on the touchdown.
Doug went for 2 when he shouldn't have. Yeah, I get it.
Fuck you, Brink. How's Carson Luck wearing number 2?
It looks terrible. I just saw it on Twitter from like that kid who had cancer. He like sent him a jersey because he's a good dude and should still be on the Eagles. But yeah, he's number 2. It looks weird.
Let me ask you that. Does that bother anybody?
Oh, you want me to do this right now, Nate? Like you know, well, Nate, like
it bothered me so bad, and I was like, I was trying to hold my tongue, and I was starting to type stuff. I was like, nah, don't be that guy.
What
But I
bothered?
really wanted to
I
go
don't
in. I couldn't stand it, man. It was so
What do
disgusting.
you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What part? What's
Everything
disgusting?
about it, the whole thing.
Like the
I
Carson
just didn't
Wentz
like
saga.
it. Yeah, just the whole thing. Like now you're. I mean, I understand the kid. He's a Carson Wentz fan, but just the fan in me. You know what I mean? Just the fan in me. I just didn't like it. Like we're still celebrating Carson Wentz like he's Donovan McNabb.
I'll say this to you, Nate.
I couldn't. It didn't sit well with me.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what doesn't sit well with me, and people can bring all the heat in the world to me if they want. People using this kid for their own personal gain, and I can smell it all over it. So I've seen it. I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen people use them. This kid deserves all the gear and all the athletes in the world. He deserves it. He deserves it.
I agree.
He doesn't need to be pimped out for it. There's a difference. This kid's being pimped out for it, and I don't like it. And I've seen other people, and I won't say names, right, that have used him for guests, etc. I can see it. I got eyes. I got big eyeballs, baby. I can see it, right? And I think the people that have done that is unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. All right? The kid deserves everything he wants. If his parents want to post a million pictures, they can do whatever they want. But when I watch other people use him for their personal gain, you're a problem. You're a disgusting person. Disgusting. Okay.
Yeah, and it's all over Philadelphia, like media outlets and stuff like that. I'm just like, man, this is crazy. I was like, this is crazy.
There's that, and there's a specific individual who used that kid for his own personal growth, and I watched it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I was just,
So
I didn't like it. It didn't sit well with me. It didn't sit well with me at all.
Ryan knows this because I've talked to him about this off air. I mean, that look what I'm watching here. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Is it me? Is it me? And I've heard other people say it too to me, and I'm like, I can't believe it. Okay, it's not just me. Like, I'm never going to say anything on social media, but hey, I own A2D, and I think as an outlet, we gave ourselves an opportunity to speak our minds here. That's why we built this fucking platform, and to speak my mind. Stop pimping him out and stop using him.
So what you think
outside of mommy and daddy, right? I don't know, like, who's in the picture, right? I'm just saying, like, outside of your mom or whoever, ain't nobody allowed to do nothing. So stop doing podcasts to grow your own Twitter following through him and to get athletes to come on your show. Because I got a big diss to you. There's the right way and the wrong way. You don't know that kid. Get the fuck out of here. You don't know that kid. You don't have a personal relationship with that kid prior.
Yeah.
Come on.
I feel you.
Come on.
It's nasty out there.
Oh, I come from the street. I come from the streets per se in terms of common sense, right? Like, I come from common sense streets, like the biggest common sense street in the world. All right, that's the street I'm from. That's my block. All right, and this is common sense city. It's fucking terrible. I can go off right there. I can do a 4-hour show on it. I can literally sit here and do a 4-hour show. I can smoke this dude for hours and feel delicious about it. And feel like a better person, too, when I'm done. Like, I feel like a better person. I'm saying everything people really want to say. I'll just say it. You know what I mean? Because, like, what am I saying wrong? Stop using
it. I feel better now because I was thinking it. I was thinking it the whole time I'm watching it. I'm just like, I don't know who you're talking about, but it just nothing about it sat right with me at all. Nothing about it. The whole thing just didn't sit. Nothing about it sat right. I'm just like, this is crazy.
Red.
Like, wow.
I don't want to say. You know what? I'll say his name. It's God.
The guy pimping.
I know his name. I know who you're talking about.
Connor Miles. I don't care.
Connor Miles. Yeah.
Who the fuck is Connor Miles?
And the kid that is being referred to as a well-known Eagles fan and Carson Wentz fan, Giovanni. So
Giovanni's the man.
Giovanni's amazing. We love Giovanni. I work for the team.
Who's Connor Miles? I've never even heard of him.
Yeah, I know you did, Frank. I know, and I know a lot of people do. He's just a guy who does this shit, and he did podcasts with him, and to me, I just, it is what it is. We see you. We're here.
Let's see who this dude is. I want to look and see who he is.
Go enjoy yourself and watch the growth. hey, watch the growth of the week, right? Because you'll see it. You'll see the growth. You'll see the gradual growth on Twitter when you start talking to athletes. Mm-hmm.
Connor Miles.
I'm not saying it's because I'm salty. I would never pull a move like that. That's disgusting. Unless like a family friend, I'll do whatever you need. You have no connection. Grow up, Peter Pan. All right?
He just said, grow up, Peter Pan.
Rosies. All right.
Connor Miles. Is he a Philly? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just enjoy yourself.
Covering the Philadelphia Eagles show.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You know what I got?
Okay. He's got enough airtime on the platform for right now.
Yeah, he's good now. He's good.
He's good now.
I'll say what they say. I'll digress, but I won't. The NFL free agency.
Because everybody else will do what I'm doing. Like, who the fuck is Connor Miles? Let me Google him. Let me look at him. You know what I mean? We don't want that. We want you to hit that motherfucking like button. When we drop bombs like that, hit that goddamn like button.
Don't leave the show. We're pulling you back in. We're pulling you in. Here we go.
I didn't even mean to open that can of worms. Like, jeez.
Sorry, guys. No, I mean, I'm apologetic, but I'm not. I mean, I just feel like I'm sticking up for you.
I was just commenting on the fact that it looked weird that Carson was going to be number 2 and not number 11.
I find that move hysterical.
Right.
I find that move.
I know Pittman won't.
He wasn't going to get 11.
Pittman won't give up the sticks.
Yeah, Pittman won't give it up. He said, "Who are you? You're going to come here. You ain't done nothing. Who are you to take my number?
Oh my God.
You ain't done nothing. You had
I
one
hear
good
it.
year.
I love.
You
Yeah, Carson's got to change.
You just stop it. I'm not talking about this guy tonight. I'm done talking about Carson Wentz. Stop it. Stop it. What did you have to say, Ryan? I saw your face. Would you?
Well,
you
before we
break-
no. Just
Flyers suck.
No,
Mm-hmm.
no. I'm good on that one, Greg.
They do suck, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm good on that one. We know. We know that one. Some Doc Rivers post-game press conference remarks real quick before we officially switch gears here. He said Ben Simmons couldn't have done a better job on Giannis, said that you could see fatigue play a big part in the fourth and overtime. Said he's not discouraged. No excuses for blowing a big lead, but they won 6 straight. We're playing a back-to-back and are missing arguably the MVP of the league. We were due for this loss. So he says he's not hitting the panic button, and he would say the biggest factor he would say as far as why they lost this game was fatigue and coming off of the back-to-back.
That's funny. Remember what we talked about earlier on, Ralphie?
Yep.
Word for word what we said.
Exactly what we
I know I'm being petty right now, but that Giannis thing, that little stunt he pulled, that bothered me. Like I keep looking at that. I keep looking at that video of him sitting down. It's bothering me a little bit.
Right. Do you think? You think this is why I love Joel Embiid, right? Because he is an elephant, right? I mean, I feel like he would say he grew up with elephants in a way. So like he would probably say that. So he's got a brain like an elephant. You think he's forgetting that? That's why I love that. Because there's certain athletes that will let that go, right? I know for a fact that dude ain't letting that one go. They're going like Ben Simmons lets it go, right? There's guys who are like, it's okay. And there's other guys who sit there and say, what you doing in my house? Because it's his house. You didn't do that in Milwaukee. You did it at his house with fans there. Okay.
Did he?
That's how you treat my house.
Did he sit on the logo, Tom, or did he just sit on the ground? Because if
No,
He just sat on the ground.
He sat on the ground.
All right, I was
He
gonna say,
didn't, it wasn't in the middle of the floor. He just sat on the ground. Guarantee you, Joel does a damn near snow angel on the ground. Guarantee it.
After
He's
he
going to
knocks him
do a
out of the
snow
playoffs.
angel when he has a chance. He's going to do a damn snow angel. I bet you. Or he's swimming. One of the two.
Do we have any more post gamers, or is that pretty much it for Doc?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I think Doc made a good point. And I think we just touched on it too, right? We touched on it that it's a tough cover. It's a tough cover to cover the former MVP and then go drop, 20, 25. That's not an easy task. There's not a lot of people in the league that can do that at all.
I'll reiterate what we were talking about last night, Tom, because the scenario we were kind of talking about last night, it obviously came to fruition now to where you win last night, you drop one tonight. Again, we understand it was a very, very winnable game given the circumstances of how they started, how we started in the separation. But if you drop the next couple games here, because you're going on a stretch, you're going on a gauntlet, and after this next game, you're on the road for about 4 or 5 straight games. You're going to New York, you're going to the Warriors, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Nuggets. If you drop the game to Sacramento at home on Saturday, and this is coming off of you're going to have Thursday off, Friday off, and then all of Saturday off, you're making a move. And I don't think that's panicky move. But if you have Seth Curry out for a week, Shake's struggling, Joel's not back until the end of the month or the beginning of next month, you have to make a move just to stay in it as far as treading water. And I don't think that's panic move at all. If Seth Curry's here and he's playing well, or Shake Milton's doing his thing, then whatever. I feel like we could tread water a little bit, but with all those factors in right now, you have to make some kind of move. I'm not saying splash move, just something.
I think there's a better chance of it happening, but there's also the chance of them running Maxey more minutes and them trying to get offense from him. I mean, I think Saturday's where you go to him a little bit. With Seth being out, and you get him just in the lineup, just a guy who can get his own shot, right? I mean, that's sort of just what you're looking for, even though he's not going to shoot the 3 ball, but he's a guy who can get to the basket, take a guy off the dribble, and you see what you get there. But I agree with you. I mean, I think something probably happens, now that they lost the game. But again, I don't think they're in panic mode either, where I wouldn't be surprised if they did nothing again.
Why would they be in panic mode? They're still first in the division, and in the conference. I don't think there's no reason to panic there.
I don't think panic. I think panic's the wrong word. I think not panic just because you're missing 2 guys and 2 of your better scorers. So it's like, do you have to, can you tread water like this, right? I think that's more of that conversation. I mean, you are tied with the Nets for first place right now.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of what I was saying earlier before my son bailed out, at least the early talk of loss, right? I think everybody kind of penciled this game in as a loss just because of Joe. Now, of course, as the game turns around and you're like, all right, this is a kind of a bad loss, right? But I think going into this stretch that you talked about, Rye, I think this is a game you kind of thought we were going to lose. Kind of going into last night, maybe smelt that one too, or let down 1-5 in a row. Here come the Knicks, who are playing well. It was kind of like that letdown game, especially with Milwaukee. And then they won that game and then struggled down the stretch tonight. I think there's a move being made. Daryl Morey doesn't like to sit on his hands. I think there was going to be a move made, even if Joel's here, to bolster the bench. To both of you guys, I don't think it's necessarily a blockbuster. I just think it's a more consistent bench type of piece.
I'll just read you guys this. So the deadline is what? The 25th of March?
Yes.
Okay, so that is when that night we play the Lakers at 10 o'clock at night. Okay. So
L for the Lakers.
We've got these are the games. So tell me honestly, your confidence level with these next 4 games before that, or 3, I guess. You've got Kings at home on Saturday, you've got Knicks in New York, and you've got Warriors in Golden State. With no Seth, no Joel.
2-1.
Dropping it to who? Lakers? Or I'm sorry, Warriors?
Pick one. Maybe the Warriors.
Yeah,
First game out west.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
Just
something.
at home.
They're still good. You know what I mean? They're still tough.
I think we dropped to New York because that's also a back-to-back. That's the other thing. It's another back-to-back Saturday, Sunday.
Either way, though, you're not getting
But
any.
it's home New York, though, right? It's home New York. Sorry, Tom.
No,
It's
a,
home against Sacramento, then New York on the road.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, it's not. Yes, it's a back-to-back, but it's not really. They won't travel. They won't travel till Sunday, though.
I think they win both those games.
And they can win 3 in a row because they can go.
They absolutely could. Yes.
Yeah, I think they win. I think when you get in trouble, and like I said, I think we talked about this a couple of shows ago when we looked at the second half at the All-Star break. There's a couple stretches here. That West Coast stretch right here coming in is going to be tough. Golden State, at the Lakers, at right back to the Clippers, at Denver. That's a pretty tough stretch, and you don't have Embiid too.
That was a tough stretch with Embiid. To your point, Nate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Then right. And listen, you're not. No matter what you're doing right now, you're not replacing the production per se of Seth Curry or Joel Embiid. So it's not like you're going to replace that no matter what you're doing. You're just almost setting like a golf shot up. You know what I mean? Like you're just setting up for that next shot, which is the postseason per se, right? Yeah. Like there isn't that move, I don't think, unless they listen. But you see it all the time. I mean, we were talking about it early on. Teams aren't tied to guys, and the next thing you know, a move's made, right? So listen, maybe there is a move made to get big time production in here. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think we're going to be smacked in the face with one way or the other, right? Like I could see more of not a splash, but a guy like, ooh, okay, right? Than a right? And I could see more. I could see a 50-50 of, ooh, or we did nothing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I can see that 50-50. Like I don't think there's that middle ground. Like I don't think there's that move. I think it's that ooh, right? Like I think that's the move. I don't think it's going to be. It doesn't blow your socks off, right? But it's like oh, okay, that's a legitimate player we're getting back, right? Yeah. So that's the move. I think if they do any,
I love the sound effects.
Yeah. So you're saying George? So
Donovan, thank you, brother.
Thank you, Don. That's how I talk to Cass, Greg.
Yeah. Ooh.
Tom, so the name you're saying is George Hill. That's who you just described. You're saying George Hill and to John's point, Bielitsa. You're saying those two.
No, I'm saying Terrence Ross. That's ooh. George Hill is. You know what I'm saying? Like I think.
No, Gabriel, do you know what Terry Rozier is making, Gabriel?
Terry
And
Rozier.
no, I'm not.
Why would they get rid of Terry Rozier when they're balling? They're playing.
They're
really
balling. They're
basketball.
playing really well.
They're going to be buying at the deadline. They're not.
Ralphie, the new look, Ralphie's brother.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I still can't believe you shaved the mullet, bro. Oh, I'm so disappointed in you. Sorry, Tommy.
No. You're good.
Oh, you shaved? You got a haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk.
Yeah. You want to talk about it?
No.
No. Is that why you got the hat on?
Yeah.
No. Don't be scared. You shave it off. Don't be scared, buddy.
There's nothing there to shave.
Let it flow.
Just why he should have let the mullet go. There's nothing there.
Put a pair of scissors to it. That you know what I mean? Like, what you do in the mirror. You know what I mean? You don't even need to go nowhere.
Nate, he's got that Homer Simpson stuff. He's got the 3-haired stuff at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then it's time to come on home, buddy. Time to come on home.
Yeah, I'm
Time to
telling you.
come on home.
Yeah.
I'll say this, right? Because you, what's like if you got me George Hill and Terrence Ross, and I'm ooh, right? Like, ooh.
Yeah, but who you giving up?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck you want? What do you want for proving?
Well, a team that probably wants to go ooh or ooh.
Like, listen,
No,
I like Tyrese. I like Matisse Thybulle. Neither one are untouchable for a guy that can score like Terrence Ross, who I had for 3 years control. Neither one are untouchable in a deal like that. They just aren't. They just aren't.
To your point, we're going to see how untouchable Tyrese Maxey is here in the next little stretch. Because you're right. When you lose Seth, he's going to have to play.
Mhm.
And you're going to see if spending a couple weeks on the bench because you're hitting your rookie wall and now you have to come out and play somewhat productive minutes, we're going to see what you have. Now, granted, only a rookie. If we don't trade him, I'm good.
Yep.
But if they want for Terrence Ross or, for any other guys that I won't trigger Tom's name for, if they want Tyrese Maxey, then where do I sign up?
Red Sand. This is my thing. Tyrese Maxey, I think, has a lot of upside in this league because he's a worker. All right. I love the pick. I think it's a steal at 21.
But
is he that going to be that much better of a player next year and the year after, or is it going to take him a minute to grow and become the player that I think he can become? Terrence Ross can come in and drop 20 a night. I'm not saying Tyrese Maxey's the guy in that deal. You might be able to get away with Thybulle, other things, and expiring contracts, right?
Yeah.
And picks. You might be like a second rounder. But okay, your point, a guy who's going to trigger me would be Levine, right? You say it triggers me. But like Tyrese Maxey isn't untouchable for Zach LaVine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? He's not untouchable for Zach LaVine. I'm not giving you Danny Green. You know what I mean? There's I'm not giving you everything for him, right? Because I think Danny Green's a winner. I don't think Zach LaVine is. And not that Danny Green's better than Zach LaVine, but now I'm hurting myself too. I want a really good defender, and Zach LaVine doesn't play good defense. So, you know what I mean? It's a catch-22 there. Can I get that deal done on expiring contracts and young players? Then count me in. If I got to give up Matisse, Maxey, Picks, Scott, Ferguson, whatever, to make the money work, then so be it. Because it's not like Levine's 35 like Lowry. So there's certain moves I'm in on. If you can get me doing that way, which you can't, I don't think, but if you can, then count me in. And live on the air for the first time, you'll hear me say, count me in on it then.
To your point, you're exactly right. Like, I'm not giving up all that for a 35-year-old 2-month rental for Kyle Lowry. Yep. I'll pass on that. You know what I mean? Like Terrence Ross, even Zach LaVine. You have the opportunity. I'm sorry.
How long would I have LaVine for, Greg?
3 years.
I think he's already signed for 2 years, but you can definitely extend him.
You'd have him this year and the next two.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just want to confirm before I get ahead of myself, right?
Sure. No, absolutely.
So knowing that, but I'm not giving you Danny Green because to me, I need that still. Like, I'm going to hurt myself too. I'm going to give you everything. No, I'm giving you young players. And then what are the vets needed to make the money work? Obviously Scott's got to be in it.
It's right here.
Other guys got, you know what I mean? What needs to happen to get that money to work?
Why? That's for Terrence Ross.
Okay.
Why you got to do that to my son? You just hit a huge shot tonight. Why you got to put me through that?
Do you want to have to give up Thibault, or do you want the money to work?
Give me Thibault.
I'd rather give up Thibault.
Okay, 1 second.
I'll stand on an island with this one, but I might want to give up Thibault on that instead of Furk, just for scoring. But then
Absolutely.
I might need that defender, so maybe I don't want to. So that's a catch. That's another catch-22er. But I want to know what that deal would be for Levine without putting Danny Green in. Can I get that deal done?
Here, I'll do it right now. 1 second.
And what does it take? And then you guys might have officially sent me that way, right, Ralphie?
Oh,
a lot of yelling and screaming about Zach.
Come on, Rye.
Wait.
Make this work. This is big.
Wait, without Green?
Without Danny Green, I don't think it can work.
Okay,
Yeah, that's tough because he's
talk amongst yourselves. You're gonna have to give me a minute. I mean, you want to give up 10 players? Because I mean, that's what I might have to do to make the salaries work.
Oh, jeez.
What was that, Tom?
If you got to give him carry, then give him carry.
All right, give me a second.
Whoa. Tom is shifting on Zach LaVine here.
No, I'm just.
No, I like it.
I'm just never. The reason I've hated Zach LaVine even more is because I did not want to put Danny Green in the deal. Because Danny Green's a fucking winner everywhere he goes. Zach LaVine.
I hear you. I'm a big Danny Green guy. I don't like Zach LaVine. I'm with you.
Shit. So I mean,
is anybody else untouchable? Can I put Maxey in here? Can I put Shake, Matisse?
Yes,
Anybody?
you have to.
Oh,
Okay. Sure.
No,
you can't not.
No, you can't put Shake in. I need a bench. I need somebody off my bench still.
Okay.
I
But
can't
Matisse and Maxey, I can put in.
Yep. See it.
All right.
We're now driving to Chicago.
I'll check in with you in a minute.
Bye, girl.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but now I feel like I'm Daryl Morey. I'm in almost a little panic. See Tommy panic?
I got it.
Look at me.
Tommy's panicking. He's actually considering a Zach LaVine trade.
He's knee jerking hard. He's knee jerking hard.
No, it's not knee jerk because I was telling Tom on Monday, if you get Zach LaVine and you do not completely dismantle this bench, you're in the finals. He changes everything. They're
not gonna give me for fucking free. Like it's gonna cost a lot to get Zach LaVine.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's gonna cost a lot.
Is the
sure.
price worth having? Just a four-headed monster and nothing?
No.
My answer is no.
It's a squeeze.
No,
I'm kind of tired of the Zach LaVine talk. Like I'm over it. To be honest with you, like, they're number one in the division. Like, do they really need to change that much? What I mean? We look.
Tell me if I can get it done, Nate, with these young players.
You can. You're not going to like it though. Hold on. No, let me just.
Like,
What I mean? They. Let's not forget that that Bucks team is a good defensive team. I mean, it's It's not like they're a slouch from a defensive side of the ball. So.
No, you're right.
I mean? I don't take that. That was a tough game they played.
You want it without Danny? That's the move. If you want me to attach another player, I can get Markkanen in the deal.
Yeah, look at that. That's a lot. That's your whole goddamn bench.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Everybody, no, it's.
What bench is it?
I was going to say, you're in the playoffs. You're not playing Mike Scott or Ferguson. Seth Curry, okay, you're going to lose. Matisse is playing limited minutes, and Maxey's not playing in the playoffs.
Right, real quick. This is where you're on the buyout for the 4.
Yes.
Right? And then you go buyout for your 4. And you replace Mike Scott there.
And I got to give up 2 first-round picks? Get out of here, goddamn.
He's a top 10 player in the league right now, Nate, in this year. He's one of the best scorers in the league currently.
From a scorer on a Chicago Bulls team that's fucking terrible.
What are you talking about? They're a playoff team. They're a playoff team.
The Bulls?
Stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
Are you serious right now?
They're a playoff team. Look at the standings.
Yeah, but
are they an 8.5 seed? What are we talking about?
If you want to call them terrible, they're not terrible. If they ended right now, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're still like,
Yo, they're 18-21. They're trash.
What's
what are we talking about here?
What's their seed?
It doesn't matter.
They're
Right?
the 9th. It doesn't matter. It's Chicago. They suck.
All right.
Come on, they're 18-21. Let's not try.
Yeah,
To,
like, what are we
terrible,
talking about?
yeah,
Yes,
good.
that's terrible.
All right.
I mean,
not good. I mean, I'm on the Zach LaVine fan club or the trade club, but that's not good. I mean,
you
I
guys,
still
you
do
guys,
the deal.
you guys talking about like they're the 15th seed.
right? Seeds don't matter when you're 18-21. My goodness, like they're not a good basketball team.
No.
Like,
If it gets them in the playoffs, it does.
no, it doesn't. Not every team that makes the playoffs, when there's 8 teams that make it, is always good.
No,
Some
I'm not
teams-
saying they're a good team, but if it gets them in the playoffs, I don't think they're caring about their record right now.
You just said they were good. That's what we're trying to tell you. They're not good.
They stink.
They're not terrible.
They are terrible.
They're
fucking
They suck.
trash.
They're
They're
below
trash.
average.
They're trash.
They're 18-21. They're a below average team.
They're trash. Why are we talking about an 18-21 team when we're 28-13?
No, we're just talking about the player. Would I take him for that deal right there?
No. Negative.
Negatory. Yeah, I'm a no.
That's why you got to throw Danny Green in it because you don't have to give up everything.
Yep. You want me to do a Danny Green one?
No, I would take that deal right there. No, but you can do a Danny Green one. I would take that deal.
It's too much.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not when you actually could to I forget who said it. Yeah, I think it was Tommy. Like Ferguson's not playing, so you're not giving up anything.
Your bench is shrink. You're playing 8 guys in the playoffs. It's not a lot at all.
You're not playing anybody in the playoffs.
Exactly. It's an 8-man rotation.
Listen, I don't care though. Like I'm good with not getting that Zach LaVine too, because I've been on that hill, right? Where Nate's been. I was just thinking out loud, just creating a conversation. Like I'm just wondering what it would take without giving up certain guys. But I mean, listen, you're giving up young players. You definitely are. So it just depends on the direction you're trying to go.
Yeah.
I see this basketball team have a 5-year window. Other people think it's smaller than that. So that's on Daryl Morey, Elton Brand, and Doc Rivers to decide how long they think their window is, right? And then they can make that decision. If you believe your window is 5 years like I do, then I don't need to trade Maxey. I don't need to trade Thibault because I have time to develop them, right? And hope for a big jump from both of them next year, right? And then I'm not having this conversation, right? So there's different ways to look at it too than feeling like you have to win. I have to win the NBA championship this year because I was on the record, and I know other people are. My expectations were getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. Anything after that's house money this year. So I don't think it's all in to win this year, right? I think you can wait on it and get one of them like Ross type moves, something like where maybe you don't have to give up all your young guys, right? So little stuff like you could do stuff.
The flip side of that, though, is I think everyone thought we'd be better with Doc. I don't think everybody thought we'd be the best team in the East right away. You know what I mean? So I agree with you. I think everybody's next logical step was, all right, let's be 2, 3, 4, get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now we're sitting here as the beast in the East, and now everything's like, all right, well, let's take advantage when we can. You don't know what AD is going to do out west. You don't even know if the Lakers are going to even make the playoffs, let alone the NBA Finals. So let's take a chance and let's go make a move to solidify the run for this year, especially if it helps us next year as well.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. I mean, this move I think you have to make, but I don't think the Bulls make that move. Make sense?
I like the other move better.
I would rather keep Danny over Seth. That's just
me too. It's me too.
And like the boys said, those Terrence Fergusons and shit that they don't mean nothing.
No, sorry, Rob. And if I put Danny and Matisse in there, I really lose defensively. If I put Seth in there, I replace him with Levine in my starting lineup, and I keep Danny's defense, right? So if you look at it that way, yes, that team with Shake Milton off your bench, Dwight Howard, you Furkan, you pick up a 4 off waivers, buyout, whatever, right? That team, yes, can that team go to an NBA Finals? Should they be? Yes, they should. They should. But again, this team's playing really well together. And we'll see what kind of decision they make. Because at this point, for the first time in like Philly sports history, I trust them. I trust who's making decisions. I trust in Doc Rivers. I trust in Elton Brand. And the reason I trust in Elton Brand is because he's sandwiched between Daryl Morey and Doc Rivers, right? So I trust. There's trust. And I think everybody on this panel can say for the first time that if they feel like they have to make a move, they will, and you trust them. Listen, I get it, Green Bean. I get it. But you have no picks anymore.
Green Bean.
You have nothing. You can't sign anybody. Like, so you're always, the back end of your bench is always going to be, like, during the regular season and stuff, it's always going to be, right? And you're not going to have Dwight after, if Dwight playing again, he might. I would love to give him another 1-year deal.
Yeah.
And keep him around for another year. But, I agree. I mean, that is filthy. That's a lot. That should be a lot of scoring. It should.
Yeah, he might stick around, Dwight. It wouldn't surprise me. He might stick around. He's going to get playing time. Joel does have these spots where he
Joel does get hurt.
He does get hurt, or where they're doing load management, so he's going to get play. So I would sign him to another like 2-year deal or something like that for sure.
Plus Tony Bradley's too slow.
Tom, do you want me to check in on any other player, Oladipo, anything else?
I mean,
that was an interesting. That was an interesting Oladipo Tucker deal that they had coming over here before obviously PJ Tucker got traded today. That was interesting.
I don't know. Victor Oladipo doesn't do anything for me.
I agree. It doesn't.
Yeah. Casey,
he did before the injury.
Agreed.
Yeah, but he's all gimped up. Like he can't go. It's like Blake Griffin.
Especially because you have to max him right away.
Yeah. One thing.
Yeah, but as your fourth gun, like, is that bad? Right? Is he bad as your fourth scorer option? And he's a willing defender.
No, I completely agree there. But I think the hesitation is you have to then sign him. You know what I mean? Like he's up for a contract. Like, are you going to be the franchise that puts yourself to hitches yourself to that wagon?
Real quick,
I'm gonna. Okay, go ahead.
This Casey's thing. Regular season bench means nothing is a false statement. Regular season benches win you games. Regular season benches win you back-to-backs. Regular season benches win games for you when your stars don't play at high levels. All right? That's what regular season benches do for you. Now, if you're top-loaded, right, guys, and you have a starting lineup with Ben and Levine and Danny and Ben, Joe, right? You know what I mean? Tobias, right? You feel like you're going to score. Okay? So I get that. But don't tell me, you feel like one guy has an off night, the other guy will pick it up for sure. But don't tell me regular season benches don't matter. You want to tell me postseason, then maybe. But I still believe in the postseason, you need guys to come in and hit shots. So that proof's been in that pudding since I started watching basketball, right? I mean, MJ didn't hit every game winner. You know what I mean? So, Robert Horry made a career off coming off the pine and hitting big shots. So you got to win. To win championships, it takes everybody. To win championships in any sport is the true cliche team effort more than anything. It just is.
Tom, I'll give you this one here. Oh, it's funny. John just said the same thing. Tom, I know you said a couple shows ago you'd be good with a trade to get these two. What about something like that? I don't know if I would do it.
Where the fuck? Well, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know if you do it. Where the fuck do I sign up?
I would do that. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Pelicans? Are we doing it if we're the Pelicans, though?
No, the Pelicans probably don't, but I do.
Yeah.
Wait, how many?
I do, yeah.
One first.
In a second.
Yeah. I like that.
I'm not giving up my brother for Ralphie's brother. Sorry.
No, that deal right there gets you where you want to get to too, and get you deep.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a no-brainer for us. I think you got to put some kind of youth in there, like maybe Maxey. Maxey probably has to be in there, outside of somebody else possibly.
You got to put.
You're right. Maxey or Thibault, they're going to want some first.
Yeah,
round.
they're going to want someone.
Hold on, you want Maxey? I'll give you Maxey and Thibault for Lonzo and Hart. They're young.
You got to make sure you re-sign Lonzo, though.
Yeah, but I will, because we're going to win. So I'm not even worried about that. You make that move. You make that move for them. There's times where you are willing to deal them to. That is a move for a young talent that you make right there. Lonzo and Hart, your bench is really fucking good. And Lonzo, the way he shoots the three, and now he's a distributor. Right. I mean, your second unit never has to run through Shake Milton. I mean, Lonzo can be the sixth man of the year, essentially. He'd have to buy into that, which can get you paid. I'll give Lonzo max money to be my sixth man, the way he's played basketball. And I get Josh Hart off my bench, too. Oh, my goodness. Where do I sign up?
Yeah, you get size, defense, too.
We're the best team in the East right there, if that deal went through. Like, that deal right there makes us the best team in the Eastern Conference. I don't care what anybody says.
And that deal there, I think they make.
Yeah, with Maxey in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
You might even have to sub. Yeah. You might even have to sub, and it makes it a little more trickier, but you might almost have to sub Bradley for
Dwight?
No, for Matisse. You might. You might.
Who was the Pelican center? I think they would want. In my opinion, I think they would want
Is it
Howard.
Steven Adams?
Steven
Jackson.
Adams.
They got that young bull from Texas too, Jackson Hayes.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Tony Bradley's only 23, and Tony Bradley's old, but he's not.
Tony Bradley can't play though, Tommy.
No, I get you, but Maxey can and Thibault can. So I would take Bradley out and put Thibault in. That to me, they would do that deal, and I do that. It's a no.
Do we
Both of
know?
them now? I got to give up both of them.
I was going to say because look, they're both on expiring contracts. Though that's the only thing.
Yeah, but this is a deal you make knowing that you're signing. It's one of them, like the opposite of what you did with Jimmy, right? Like what you did with Tobias. Like you made that move, when you're going to sign Tobias, right? So this is the same move. You're making that move knowing you got to sign. Like we're all going to sit here and we would yell from the rafters, you better sign both of them, right? But even if they came out of that and they lost one of the two and say they kept Lonzo and lost Hart, you guys ain't making that move? No disrespect to Tyrese Maxey and Matisse Thybulle right now. But I've sat here and watched Lonzo Ball become a damn good NBA player by just working his ass off and get through all the bullshit with Daddy, all the rest, and turn himself into a really good NBA player.
I mean, he just had 17 assists last night.
Exactly. I take that guy on my team any day of the week, and he can freaking stroke the three now. So even if you lost Hart, that's not a win of a deal. Oh, come on. That's win all day. Is Maxey ever going to be? Do you think he has a ceiling of Lonzo? I don't think so. I don't think so. And
I don't think he has the scoring ability that Lonzo does.
Yep. And I don't think he's ever going to stroke from deep as much and as consistent. Right? He potentially can have the shot, but it's not going to be as consistent. Like I was going to bring up and wonder. Not that anyone's like. What's that? Why? Like, why, guys? Why? What did you see from Matisse tonight? Like, what did you see from Matisse in his 0 for 37 that screams you're not giving him up? Dude, you guys are not trade. I love Tyrese Maxey, right? Ryan was here on draft night. Ralphie was here on draft night. Frank was here on draft night, right? I was very excited about him getting us. Greg, were you here too? Sorry. Yeah. I didn't mean to leave you out. I know. It was a long time ago. I didn't remember if I wasn't here. Guy gets emotional down there. We gotta make him feel good. Gotta get the big fella lap dances. Someone's gotta pay for him. But we praise that pick. We praised it like Quickly or Maxley, like they were both great picks there. But if you're not trading Tyrese Maxey and Matisse Thybulle for Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart, take away the expiring contracts for a minute. All right, just take it away. I need you to watch a little bit more outside of Philly. Like I need you to, and not taking shots. I need you to watch a little bit more outside of Philly. Because Josh Hart's a better basketball player than Matisse Thybulle, okay? And he's a really good defender, all right? Okay, and Lonzo Ball is head and shoulders. And he's a hometown guy. Who doesn't love the hometown reunions? Matisse a core of what? I like Matisse fit with our core better than Maxey fit right now. I agree with you. If I could just get rid of Maxey, that's fine too, Marky. But I think you're going to have to get rid of both to entice them, even though they are aspiring deals, right? You still got to give them something to make them say, okay, we'll just take what we can get back. But they are in a position, right? They're in a position where they got to move. Mm-hmm. That's the position they're in, though. So it's either they're gonna try to sign them back or they're moving. It's one of the two. So it really depends on what they want to do with them too. You know what I mean?
There's 3 teams that the Sixers have to look at right now, as far as teams that are closer to a fire sale than not. It's Sacramento.
Go to free agency after this. Finish this, and then we'll go to free agency.
It's Sacramento, it's the Pelicans, and it's the Thunder. Those are the 3 teams where you look down the line.
Yeah, well,
there's a ton.
You only want Shai Gilchrist, right? You know what I mean?
What about the big guy, Al Horford?
Fuck you, Greg.
Big Al.
He's going to be on the Hornets.
Ryan's just going to continue to circle back to you know what team he threw in there, right, guys? Like
the
Ralph,
Kings.
Ralph, you hear him, Ralph? You hear him? Like
but Beliefs are healed.
Watch. If those 2 landed here, watch.
He's gonna leak stuff out on Saturday when we play him. Like, did you hear? They were talking.
He's coming with us after the game. He's coming with us after the game.
What 2? Bell Eats in who? Who else would land here?
Body.
Can I freeze?
No.
He wants Marvin Bagley too.
Marvin
Oh, I'll
Bagley.
take Marvin Bagley.
Oh, he's hurt again.
He just broke his thumb. Guy's a
Hey,
bag. He's never healthy.
Welcome in. You know what I mean? Welcome in then.
Yeah. What's different?
We love training tables here in Philly. Big fan of the tents. I mean, that's a good deal. I mean, I'll take them too. But I know there's going to be a lot of talk coming up Saturday about Buddy Hield.
Especially if he has a good game.
No, he probably will. He'll probably shoot well.
Yeah.
They have some names, but again, I mean, their point guard is the real guy I want. I mean, you know, if I'm picking up the phone talking to Sacramento, I know who I'm calling for.
See, Sacramento to me is very similar to the Zach LaVine Bulls argument, right? You know what I mean? Like, how good are those guys on Sacramento? Because, you know, Buddy Hield, for example, I mean, just signed a huge deal. So you can't get Buddy Hield without at minimum giving up Danny Green. So what type of, you know what I mean? Like, what type of guy are you getting? Are you getting, to your point, are you getting the Zach LaVine of Sacramento? Guy that's got to score just because he needs to score because they're terrible? So it's kind of the same argument. And it's an interesting argument because how much of that is driven by them and how much of that is just obviously they don't have a whole lot next around them and structurally wise in the organization as well.
Well, I think one, they're young is a part of it. Not like an excuse for them. Their veteran is an underachiever in Harrison Barnes. So
Harrison Barnes does have two or three rings.
I don't even know if I'm even in here.
yeah, but he's been an underachiever. I feel like. I mean, maybe
He's had a
Nice
pretty good
ball, Ryan.
season. He's on my fantasy team.
I hate him. But that whatever. That's my own thing. Okay.
No, I don't disagree that Harrison Barnes is an enigma.
I'm just
You know what I
saying.
mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying that they're young and they don't have the structure yet, right? That's the biggest thing with the Kings. It's not like can these kids play? Like Buddy Hield to me is a little bit of an underachiever, okay? Like a little bit, right? But their point guard, I'm just freaking getting tired.
DeAndre Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. I mean, I loved him. I love De'Aaron Fox. So like I think they have upside, but I think De'Aaron Fox, if you're asking me who I'm picking up the phone for, unrealistically, right? I'm picking up the phone for De'Aaron Fox. Like, okay, if I'm going to call Sacramento, if you're listening to offers for all these guys, you listen to offers for Fox, because then, hey, Maxey, hey, Thibault, hey, Picks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, whatever you want. Because that guy has a skill set that translates. He'll get to the bucket. He'll score. And so I've always liked De'Aaron, but whatever. Let's talk some NFL, and we'll get out of here shortly. I know, free agency's begun. The Patriots have been aggressive. There's been some other moves. There was a report today, and you can take it for what it is from the source, but to have fun, we'll talk about it. And it was a package for Deshaun Watson, okay? And it was Jalen Hurts, I believe 2 firsts and a second or something like that. And where do I drive them all to? Right? Where, like, people were trying to tell me that Jalen Hurts is similar to Deshaun Watson. First of all, Deshaun Watson is 25 years old. He's a franchise quarterback.
Not as old as Hurts, because Hurts was in college for 8 years.
Exactly. Well, so what? I got to give you a first this year. Fine. See ya. First next year. Okay. Because I should have 2 next year anyway. So I still have a first round pick. All right.
Yeah.
And then what? Give you a second, or even if you want another first, fine. Because look at this. Think about this. If you have a lot of other round picks. All right. If you draft well and let your scouting department do their fucking job, Howie and Jeffrey, you can find studs in the second, the third, the fourth. You can find them. All right. Maybe not all the time, but you should be able to find them, right, guys?
Now you're talking that gibberish, because we're expecting our front office to be able to do their job.
So people are scared, Greg, to make the deal because of the picks. Like, oh my God, dude, you're getting.
You want me to say something on that right now? I would have traded Carson for that deal.
Yeah, maybe not all them picks, but Carson.
Maybe not all the picks, agreed. But if they came calling for Carson and a couple picks, where do I drive you, Carson? Deshaun Watson's
It's going to take more
man.
than it's going to take more than that. I don't know if y'all saw what the Bears were trying to give up for Russell, which was 3 first-round picks and 2 starters. And if you ain't talking about that with Houston, then the deals ain't getting done. I would still pull the trigger in a heartbeat. I'll give him my first this year. I'll give him the next 2 next year. I'll say goodbye to Barnett, and I'll say goodbye to who else did I thought could get in that deal? And Ertz.
Ertz can he can go in that
I would say bye, and you can sign it up, and that's a haul for Watson.
Yeah,
right. That is a haul for Watson.
That resets Houston.
Well, then I trade Jalen. Then I try to trade Jalen for a first.
Or you throw Jalen in it. See, I think you
go to somebody else. Hey, go to somebody else in the trade.
I like Ertz.
You go to what teams need a quarterback? Carolina, right? There's some teams that need a quarterback, right? Then you go to them and you knock on their door. How much do you like Jalen Hurts?
Come on, knock on my door.
You like Jalen Hurts enough to give me 9? Do you like Jalen Hurts to give me maybe not 9? Maybe not 9, but do you like Jalen Hurts enough? Do you like Jalen Hurts enough to give me? We don't, but maybe they do. Do you like Jalen Hurts enough to give me a first next year and not even 9 this year? So there's ways that you can do it, but I think don't even give up those players. Just give up Jalen Hurts in the deal. Give them 2 first-rounders, a second, and call it a day. They have to make that move. Their backs are tied to the wall. They get a quarterback out of it and a young one. It's a no-brainer for the Texans.
Let me ask you this: Watson or Russell?
For who? Me?
Yeah.
Right now, Watson.
Right now, Watson.
Like right now, who's the better quarterback?
Watson.
Watson is, I think.
Really?
Because of the age. Dude, that's no disrespect to Russell. Disrespect to Russell. It's purely age.
Oh, that's tough.
Purely age for me.
You guys answered it fast too.
Well, because one's 25.
Yeah, I mean, one's a baby, and all he did was win games too in college.
So they're both winners.
For sure.
This team has talent around him. Like people are like, oh, they have no talent. Well, yes, they do. They have an offensive line. They're supposed to have skill. There's some players that can play, right, guys? Right?
Yeah.
You have a front four that can get after you. So there's pieces here, and you hit on your second and your 2/3 one time, right?
I would do the deal.
I mean,
I would do it.
Sign up.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3.
Does the money work?
Easy.
The money.
If there's any rumor with it, I would definitely pull the trigger. And if you can somehow mend the fence with Ertz and put Hurts in there instead of Ertz.
But how are you affording this trade? We have no cap space. Deshaun Watson makes a ton of money.
Got to restructure him.
Okay, I mean,
the cap will go up well in the next 2 years, the next year or two, and he'll get his money.
Be under. Nate, you still gotta be under now.
Yeah, but what's he getting this year? Somebody look it up. I don't know what he's getting.
I don't know. He signed a big deal.
He definitely signed a big deal. For sure.
I understand that, but that's what restructuring is about, and throwing guaranteed money at people's faces. So
Howie's good at kicking the can down the road. That's for sure.
Well, hell, they got under. They're under the cap right now.
I understand. I know. I see.
I wonder though. I'm sure there's a trade kicker in that. You know what I mean? Like he might only be costing 15 to the Texans, but to the next team he might not. You know what I mean? He might be right, but
he is 15 million, and then the following year he'll be 40 million, 42 million, and then going into further an extension, 37 million and 32 million.
You have that now because you don't have Carson.
We'll have that because we're like
we just don't have it now.
Who would you take?
20 for 15.
Who
would you take? Watson or Carson?
Watson.
Okay, I'm just confirming.
Yeah.
So would you guys think if we made that hypotheticals again, if we made that deal, do we win the NFC East? I say, fuck yes, we do. We even win a rookie coach. Yes, we do. Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't know about that.
You're in a better spot.
We're still not.
You're definitely in a better spot.
Yeah, you're definitely in a better spot if you get Watson.
We're the best quarterback in the division.
I gotta see you draft someone who steps in and plays right away.
I understand that.
If that happens, then yeah, I would. They have a strong chance. But like, if you're just adding Watson and you're gonna draft a bunch of bums, like no, they're not winning shit.
Rob, we don't know that. What we know is they've used assets on their offense. Okay, they have an offense here now. If these guys can play, if it was Carson, if it's these guys, I don't know. Right, but you put Watson here now. There's no excuse for Jalen Reagor. There's no excuse for JJ. There's no excuses for you have Fulgham, Goddard, Miles. Right, you supposedly have talent here that you use assets on. The weak link would be our defense. I get that. I'm right there with you guys. Okay, you got to put some band-aids on some things, right? But you can band-aid some things and win this division. You can win. Deshaun Watson on this football team, even without the draft right now, I think it jumps you to a 10-win fucking football team.
I don't know about that because I don't know that Jalen Reagor is good. I don't know that Jay Jaw is good.
In this division, though, it does because of who you're playing.
I think the rest of the rosters in that. I think you're all hyped up because we might get Deshaun Watson. I know we're just dealing in hypotheticals here, but like this team needs work. Deshaun Watson doesn't make you a division champion.
Deshaun had an all-world season last year, and they had like 4 wins. So I got to see what this defense does first. I got to see who's stopping on the defense.
I like that trade with Cox and 2 1s. I would do that.
Real quick, right? That team had no talent, like 0 talent. That team defensively had nobody you knew out of one guy.
Yeah, that team last year was bad.
Like that's not even close. I know we won 4 games, but we actually have like Pro Bowlers here and guys who have like who can play.
Used to have Pro Bowlers.
Fletcher Cox still a Pro Bowler. Brandon Graham's still a Pro Bowler. I'm making a point to Ryan that there's still talent here, right? Like there's still talent. Darius Slay is considered a really good, right? You know what I mean? Like our offense, Miles Sanders considered a good running back, right? So like our offensive line is considered way better than the Texans.
No, but you're naming all the guys that were here last year that won 4 games.
Listen to me.
Is my point.
I understand this. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Great quarterbacks can raise the level and get guys that are borderline guys that are trying to figure out how to get over the hump. He can get you over the hump. That dude's going to create plays for you. That dude's going to get you open himself, right? And you're going to make big plays, which creates confidence. You got young skill position players here. He doesn't make them better.
No. I hope he would, but I'm not sure. No.
Tommy, I just want to dream a little bit, Tommy, okay?
I just want to dream a little bit.
There's 0 to hope.
Speak.
Frank, Ralph, Greg, Rob, Nate. There is nothing to be excited about with Eagles football.
I will agree with you there.
If you got me Deshaun Watson, you got me even you just intrigued me to talk about you until fucking September. That's all you did. I'm not guaranteed. I'm not saying nothing. I don't know. I got to see the rest of the roster shape out too. But if you sign Deshaun Watson, you jump 4 wins. You're automatically an 8-win team. So then can we get to a 10? Right? Like how do we get to a 10? He jumped.
I would agree with you there. And I would absolutely agree with you. They're a better team right now if Deshaun Watson is here, no doubt about it. And then you're right, though, to Rob's point, right? Your hesitation because we wanted to believe in Carson so much, right? That Carson could be that guy to make these guys better because we saw it for flashes. Yeah. We just didn't see it for what we hoped would be his whole career. So yeah, I mean, does he win you automatically 2 or 3 more games? Absolutely. Like I said, when the Redskins signed Fitzpatrick, like, oh, there goes their division winner. Like, yeah, I mean, Watson's better than Fitzpatrick. I just don't necessarily trust the rest of the team around him.
Well, the Washington
at the max, they're a 6-win team, and I'm glad you said you dream about it because I'm gonna have to cut off here, fellas, and go dream about us being 8 to 10 win team. Because there's no way with Watson on this team we're an 8-10 team. You guys are you're out of your mind, Tom. This defense is atrocious. You're out of your mind. This defense is bad.
Hold on. Before you leave, before
I go see Mr. Sandman, hurry up.
Yeah, Mr. Sandman, go check the back end of Washington's defense. Just get back to me. Get back to me to Crown City that everybody's crowning. Yeah, they got a great front four. Yeah, they do. But on paper, we got one too. So, I mean, there's similarities all over the board, right?
Not even close. First of all, you talk about Pro Bowlers Brandon Graham. He just made his first Pro Bowl after 10, 15 years.
So Brandon Graham's a Pro Bowl caliber player over the last 3-4 years. That's what we're going to say. We're really going to go here now on your way out.
Don't get it twisted. I'm a Brandon Graham. I love BJ. I love BJ.
You did your own pretzel, Nate. I didn't pretzel you. You pretzel.
I love BJ. But to say that he's not in terms of what they need for a defensive end to make the Pro Bowl, he hasn't been up to snuff. He finally broke that hump last year. Is he going to do it again in year 11, year 12? I seriously doubt it.
Okay, real quick.
Let's be honest.
It's Eric Barnett, Hargrave, Fletcher, and BG. Can they sniff Washington's jockstrap on the defensive front? Absolutely.
Negative.
That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all.
No.
That's a false statement. That's a false statement. The numbers back it up. They led the NFL in sacks. Are you guys okay? They led the NFL in sacks. Who's got a better front? We do. I don't care about all the goddamn names they got.
We had 4 wins.
Ryan, what's the difference? They won what, 8 games? Saying who has a better defensive front?
All right, fellas, I'll check y'all, man.
Nate, see you, brother.
Yeah, buddy.
Do they have a better future? Yes. That's a different conversation. You understand? Like a different conversation if we're talking about who has a better future, right? Okay, it's always going to be them, right? Okay, nobody's an idiot. But who just had a better year on the front? We did, essentially. We couldn't tackle nobody, and we couldn't take the football away, right? That's why we stunk. So that's not going to change this year. But I don't want to hear that we're not right there up front with them. So Deshaun Watson, who's turned the football over more, Deshaun Watson or Ryan Fitzpatrick? Times everybody else.
Oh no, there's
I don't know.
absolutely it's Fitzpatrick. I don't.
Rob, you don't know. Rob, you better
Probably
win.
Fitzpatrick.
Probably Fitzpatrick. Oh my God.
No, it's definitely Fitzpatrick.
The Dolphins played him when they thought their seasons were over. I mean,
I get it.
teams play the guy when they think their seasons are wrapped. Does he have magic in him? Absolutely. If anybody out there thinks Fitzpatrick gets him over some type of fucking hump, I think you're out of your mind.
No, I don't think that at all.
They have whole city too. They are whole city on their defense. Outside of their front, they have holes. Just like
That's why we can get excited over these rumors, because like the division's stinky. And if you add a guy like Watson in the midst, yeah, it makes you better. I would just be cautious as to saying like, oh, we're the favorites in the East if we get Deshaun Watson. No, we have more work to do, in my opinion.
Johnny, did you really just hollow number this guy?
Dude, Deshaun? That's ridiculous.
No, he was hollow numbering the sacks. The defensive line he's talking about.
Yeah, I think that's unfair because the secondary didn't do their job at all in creating turnovers. So I don't look at it like that. Your numbers are your numbers. You get to the quarterback. You couldn't take a football away if somebody put it in your fucking hands and handed it off to you. That's how bad it was, right, guys? We watched it game in, game out, waiting for a pick. Hey, pick six. Anybody home? No.
The only thing too, getting back to our fun hypothetical is to fit Watson under the cap. What are those other moves and restructures or cuts, right? Do you have to make, right? Does that make Derek Barnett, who, is kind of in that limbo right now anyway, does that make him like a cut, right? No, to make it under.
That makes it an extension. Sorry, Greg. I thought you were done. It gives him an extension. You just extend him. You know what I mean? There's a year left on his deal. You give him an extension. You restructure the money.
Are you giving him a raise? Because I don't know if I do that for Derek Barnett. He hasn't been that great.
I don't think you have to give him a raise. I just think you pay him on the level he's played at. Like I don't think you're overpaying him. But the guy's.
I think you're overpaying him at $10 million.
Well,
yeah, big time.
That's what he's making right now.
You may or may not be, but that could be a steal of $10 million a year for a DN. And why would he not take that? Like you know what I mean? You could maybe pay him $8 million a year, to my point, but he's on a lame duck situation. So you hold the cards if you want to go to him and say, hey, you want an extension? You hold the cards, because when you offer somebody, say, $20 million guaranteed money, just hypothetically, right? It's hard for guys to turn that down when that year can be a torn ACL away from not being able to play. So you have that ability when guys are on their last year to sort of entice them to stick around. So I think you can get him between $8 and $10 million. And I think that's his value in this league. If you look at the ends, and he's 25 years old. Remember that. He feels old.
I remember it.
He feels old to us, but he's still 25. And he showed one thing besides going off
sides already.
Yeah, besides going off sides a million times. he showed the ability to get after a quarterback.
He can do that.
And he does
absolutely.
And he does play to run well. So he is a double decker / end, right? Where he's not just a pass rusher. Like he plays the run well. He just needs to stay on fucking sides. And guys get banged up, but that's, I'm not going to. He usually fights through his shit. He usually gets banged up and comes back. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's why I know people might not like that, but that, like, I'm not in a position to lose that are 25. Like,
no, I agree, but that's my only hesitation with Barnett. To your point, it's a lame duck year. Like, I don't know if I necessarily want to extend him, because I'm always thinking like a player, and they want to want more, and I'm not giving them a raise. So if you're going to want 10, if you're going to want 12, 14 million, bye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
but if he's willing to sign an extension for normal money, 8-10 million, you could buy in just because he's young and Reggie White 2.0.
Yeah, but is he worth that type of money though?
Yeah, but he's 10 mil against the cap.
Is anybody in any sport worth any of the money they're making?
He's 24 right now. So.
Yeah, but he's 10 this year. If you extend him, he's less against your cap this year. That's why you extend him.
What kind of comment is that?
What?
No,
that's why you extend Derek Barnett to lower his cap hit for next year. You're just kicking the can down the road with an extension. Not because you think. Not because you think he's. I'm just telling you, this is how this football team thinks.
We'll do it for next year. I've been hearing we'll do it for next year for the past 15 years of my life with the Eagles.
That's what they do. Yeah, that's the only thing Howie knows how to do.
That's what we do, Ralphie. I mean, do you watch every offseason? Every offseason, we're $50 million over the cap, and he just kicks the can down the road, and it's all okay. Money-wise, but he can't draft, so we suck.
AKA, I think Barnett's better than Sweat because he plays the run, and Josh Sweat doesn't. But I would rather have both of them.
It's good. It's a good platoon they have going on there. That defensive end spot.
They can combine for double-digit sacks. That's a win. Right, if they can combine for 12 as a combo, like that's a win. Out of 2 D ends that rotate a little bit for each other. If they, you know what I mean, that's
plus they're young.
They're both young. Like why not? You win up front in this league. You got to get pressure. Barnett and Sweat both know. You know one thing with them, right? They both can get banged up, but they both can get after the quarterback. So to me, like, why not? Why not?
And I think Sweat potentially has. I'm not saying he's going to be better, but the more and more he gets further away from that ACL injury that he had at college that pushed him down, the better and more confident he's going to be. So, yes, to that. He's cheaper, and only because he's cheaper, I'll agree on the better side. But I think they're both equally. But I think if you're factoring money, right, he's cheaper, so the same production on a cheaper thing might be better. But I think there's room. If you're potentially looking to re-sign and extend, there's room for both. There needs to be room for both.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you win, right? We've seen it.
Because you can't continue to, regardless of what you feel about BG, he's older. You can't continue to think you have no replacement for BG currently right now because Sweat and Barnett play the same side. So you're going to need either one of those guys to roll over, or you're just going to need to have one side that's going to attack while the other side does what a veteran does.
We go find pass rushers like teams do, right? Because even if you went and got Watson, even without Watson, right? You're like, if without Watson, you're gonna have a lot of money, right? You're gonna have a lot of money moving forward. So you're gonna be able to. You're gonna.
Well, you would hope so, because if you don't draft well, you give out bad contracts. So you would hope we have a lot of money next year.
Mm-hmm.
We do. Now we got to start. Now we got to start hitting. So like, right, Ralph? Now it's like you got to hit or give up your picks and go hit on your quarterback.
And I'll do the second option. I will trade picks all day, every day for proven talent in any league. Any league.
Yeah, but who you going? Yeah, that's why you go for Watson. But like,
absolutely. And I'm all for
the fact that we suck at drafting, I mean, that even makes it more of an obvious for us to go for Watson.
Absolutely.
Drafting early on, right? So the fact is, you give up your
because our idiot owner wants to make the first round picks.
I was going to say we have the wrong idiots.
Sorry, fucking Jeffrey. We don't have any first round picks, but we got this stud quarterback. Like, let us do the draft. Maybe that'll be like, okay, like, and then we'll be able to throw the ball all up and down the field because we have Deshaun Watson, so that'll be happy too. So maybe then we have Deshaun Watson and no first-round picks. He can just sit the fuck in his booth and just shut the fuck up and let us win games.
Agreed. Like, take his hands away. Like, here you go. Here's your first-round pick you drafted.
He's right there. He's number 4. He's throwing all the touchdown passes that you like so much. And by the way, we're not running the ball at all. We have Deshaun. We're just going to throw.
Might as well just trade Miles.
Go sit down, drink a fucking gin and tonic like the fucking loser you are, and leave us alone.
Gin and tonic, huh?
He's definitely a gin guy. That's a snob ass drink, douchebag drink, gin and tonic, right? It's definitely what he's drinking.
I don't drink that much. I wouldn't know.
I don't drink.
God.
I don't know.
I've
Sorry,
had gin. I like gin. It is tasty, but never had a gin and tonic.
It tastes like a Christmas tree, Frank. You're out of your mind.
If it's mixing something nice, then yes. I
Ugh.
don't disagree that it tastes like Christmas trees, but I like a little bit of gin here and there.
The green bean's absolutely right.
Yeah.
You
Can't
can't
mess
screw
them
up
up. You
picks,
don't
but you
got
don't
any.
have them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Played the whole draft.
Yes, Barry.
Yes, I think Barry. Yep.
They're saying. Marky wants to know: Eagles are in full rebuild. The question is, how long are they? Because all the restructuring doesn't sound like rebuild. So why not just go get Watson?
Right. I think this is just more of a retool, to be honest.
No, but I think it is a rebuild because you got to get the cap under control. Like you
That
have
way you
to
can pay for your draft picks. You got to be able to pay for your draft picks.
and you then have to be able to have an idea of what your cap's going to look like next year.
Oh, shit. We don't
like-
got any money to pay our first round.
I'm serious.
You know, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another
I know.
argument
It's
to go
bad.
out and trade Watson. You don't
Yeah.
need that money.
It's bad. It's bad, man.
Is anyone
It's funny
truly
when talk about that deal. Like the saddest part of that deal was like, damn, I don't get to watch Jamar Chase and an Eagle. Like, come on, I got to give up 6. Can they do it without 6?
Greg, you are right. When I first heard that rumor, and I don't think
Uh-oh.
there it
Uh-oh.
is.
There's the
There it is.
Oh,
It happened.
Watson and Eagles.
ACC Player of the Year Moses Wright will miss Georgia Tech's first-round game against Loyola Chicago.
Upset.
wow.
They're out.
Upset.
I'm changing it right now.
Change your brackets.
Yep, change the brackets.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
I didn't even enter
toy
any
it
of
up.
mine in yet. I didn't even enter any of mine in yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting until tomorrow night after all the playing games happen.
And when UCLA takes fucking Sparty to the house because
What
Sparty
time?
just
No,
can't figure it
not
out.
the Spartans. The Michigan State Spartans, brought to you by Rocket Mortgage. That is their new name now.
That's so. That's
And
that is
Ralph's gonna
correct.
hear the rest of it for the rest of until
love
until the
UCLA. I love UCLA +2 there. Love it.
Greg, I
We
did. Greg, I
You get
did
a
think
free
of me-
50.
350.
No, you get a free 50 off
Oh,
FanDuel on this.
350.
It's like one of them, like however many people bet on it, the spread moves on
Okay.
FanDuel.
Mhm.
So it's going to be like like when I placed it earlier today, it was like Michigan State +77. So it's just a free 50, so you can go dick around and lose it for the rest of the tournament.
Yep.
And then then you'll have a bad beat. You'll be like, oh, I'll get it back. You put more money on.
They ain't dumb.
Nope.
Just stare and wait.
Yeah, I gotta tinker all my brackets now.
Ugh.
I gotta
gotta
crush Jordan.
I gotta find
crushed
something to go golfing Friday morning before the games.
Oh, I'll play. Where you want to play?
Orlando.
Can't make it this time, but maybe next time. Georgia Tech cross them
All right,
out.
so on that note, I'm going to figure out my brackets, so I
Yeah.
will see you guys next week.
Yeah, Frank.
Ralph, see
Yeah.
you, or Frank. I was hoping Ralph was going. Frank, see you, brother.
All
Yeah,
right.
I got to roll too.
Yeah, you got to get up early for work, right, Ralph?
Yeah. All right. See you, Frank.
See you, Frank.
Hey, big win for Western Kentucky. I saw. I
Yes.
was watching a little bit.
Yes, great win, very close
Yeah.
win. I hope
Sorry,
I
Ryan.
get it done and go Tops.
Go see you, Frank. Sorry,
Who?
Ryan. I had to
Who?
sneak that in.
I don't know. I tried getting away with not having to hear that tonight. Just one time. Just one time.
Need a new
That would
index
be-
card.
Are the Eagles rumored? I've been in crazy at work. Are the Eagles rumored with? I know we have zero money, but are there even rumors around what the Eagles potentially are going to do?
They're
I
supposed
saw
to.
huge signing Adrian Killens today.
Yeah. Any rumors, Greg? Any players they were tied to are now signed with other teams?
Right,
Marlon
yeah.
Mack,
Brissett.
Jacoby
Yeah, I
Brissett,
think
that
that,
Keshawn Jenkins guy. I don't even know his first name. Yeah, they're all gone.
I know that Marquise Goodwin moved us under the cap to $2 million, so we had $2 million to play with, and we went and signed Killens. Gave him some
I keep hearing Earth to Buffalo, but like I haven't seen anything like official on that.
I'll say this. So to Greg's thing, what Lockefour was saying, he was just saying crazier things have happened. He didn't say it was going to happen in this article. Just to confirm that.
Right.
He said it's got to be killing Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie sitting on their hands. And he could see them wanting to make a splash. Right?
Yeah.
Because they're
Right,
sitting on their hands and not doing anything.
Yeah.
So his reasoning was more of like, these guys don't like sitting around. You know what I mean?
And aggressive.
He's right. I mean, he's
kind of my point with Daryl Morey, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Daryl Morey, he gets busy in a good way. These guys sit on their hands
completely agree with you.
fucking force something, and it's going to be a disaster.
Deshaun Watson is getting busy in a good way.
Sure.
I mean, that's not getting busy in any bad fashion.
Yeah, but then it just bails. Then it just bails those jabronis out.
Who cares?
And we're stuck with them forever.
Not going anywhere anyway. So might as well get a guy who can play.
Daryl Morey is aggressive.
Number 6.
Daryl Morey is aggressive. The tandem of Howie and Jeffrey, they don't have self-control. That's the difference. Like
They always just got to make a splash.
Yeah, it's like when you hear they don't like sitting on their hands, it's not like, oh, they want to be aggressive. It's like, no, we don't have self-control. We can't. We don't know what to do with our hands.
Yeah, like Ron Bergen.
But what do you do with your hands? Like
Nothing. You are in a rebuild. You do nothing. You know what you do? You cut. You get under the cap, and then you hit on draft picks, and then you pay the draft pick.
Yeah, we can start with 6. Let's start with pick 6 and just get a guy that's like competent.
Cool.
Competent.
Fuck pick 6. You know how you do a rebuild real quick? You go get a franchise quarterback.
I know you think that's the big Band-Aid that fixes the Eagles and makes them playoff contenders, but I don't think this team has more work to do than just adding Deshaun Watson.
Tom, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing it to yourself?
Because it puts this team with a 25-year-old quarterback in a better spot and a quicker rebuild.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Agree.
Yes,
yep.
I totally agree.
Absolutely agree.
That's the facts of the matter. I'm praying to God this happens because I had better Eagles football. Like, and yes, as a Band-Aid their mistake, sure. I don't give a fuck. All right. I don't care. If you told me I was trading Carson Wentz and I was getting Deshaun Watson, I have later round picks. I mean, I don't have to give him Indy's first round pick next year. I can give him mine. I can go mine the next 3 years and hers and call it a day. And I have a first round pick sandwich in, and I have a lot of later round picks in the second, in the third, etc. So I got to just hit on them then. I got to put talent around them. Will they do that? Doubt it. But at least it puts them in a better situation. Like, we're all assuming they're hitting 6.
I would absolutely agree. I would absolutely agree on that assessment. You're 100% right. He does come in and becomes the best quarterback in the division. No question about it. If that trade actually happened, I'd probably sit there and say we're going to the playoffs. Like well, I actually believe it. Who knows? But in the moment when we're all geeked up and boned up over getting Deshaun Watson, absolutely damn right. Because what he did in Houston with less talent, and again, a lot of our talent, especially on the outside, was still unknown, but he did a lot with nothing. And when he had something, he was pretty damn good. He was pretty damn good with nothing too.
Did you guys hear what the Bears offered to Seattle? And apparently it was the same thing they offered to the Texans, but the Texans said no.
Yeah, I think Nate said it earlier. Run it by me again, though, because I forget what Nate said.
It's 3 firsts, a third, and 2 starters.
What starters?
It doesn't say. It was just 2 starting players. Yeah, it was technically for Wilson, but the rumors out there was that it paralleled what they also offered for Watson, and both teams said no.
That's fine. Their stance goes away as things continue to move, right? So, like, they can say whatever they want. If they feel like he doesn't want to play there, their hands start to get tied, just like ours did with Carson. So, I think Russell Wilson has a better chance of staying where he's at than Deshaun Watson does, even though I think I can see Deshaun staying there. But to me, I mean, I think they're open for business. And if you entice them enough, they're going to do the deal. Like, if you're throwing 3 first rounders and a young starting quarterback or a potential starting quarterback, they're making that move.
Listen, nobody in here would – I don't even think anybody in the chat would disagree that he would make us a better team if he was on here. But this is just me. I'm not going to do it to myself again. Not for this team. I can't do it. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, if there's a small chance it happens. I'm not even putting that scenario in my mind. I'm not.
I'll try to talk things into existence.
No, I know, and I respect that. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
I'm winning 4 games with Jalen Hurts, maybe 5. Right?
If we're lucky,
there's a better chance they're getting Trey Lance than they're going to trade 5 different picks and 2 players for Deshaun Watson.
Oh, I disagree.
I don't agree with that at all.
I think if they go quarterback, they go big. With these 2 guys out there, if they go quarterback, they go splash. With them 2 rumored. Now,
Plus, you know how butthurt they are. They missed on Russell Wilson.
Yeah, well, technically, they think that Russell Wilson is in the building.
Yeah, but they only think that because they missed on the real Russell Wilson.
I hear you. Well, they're dumb enough to think that a splash at quarterback is at 6. Again, the logic, I don't agree with their logic. I'm just saying I'm prepared for that to happen over for 1 second thinking the Deshaun Watson thing is real.
If they pick a quarterback at 6, I'll freak out.
I won't be happy.
I'll freak out.
Nobody in here will be celebrating.
I'll fucking freak out.
I will laugh just like I did when they drafted Jalen Reagor or Jalen Hurts.
I laughed at that. I'll freak out if they pick it.
And
now, Tom, you've said it a million times. It's like 3 quarterbacks in what? 3 years, 4 years.
And Colin brings up the other thing. Watson has a no trade clause, and we're not on his list.
But it gets him closer to New York, where he wants to be.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What do you mean gets him closer?
It gets him out of that ownership.
He wants out of the ownership.
So then what? He's going to force a trade in 2 years from us?
No, not if
we're winning. Regardless of who's at quarterback, after this upcoming year, we're gravy. We're in a gravy boat. We have a buttload of money, and you're going to have a whole bunch of. Now, sure, if you don't draft right, you're going to have a whole bunch of holes. But if you finally start to draft right, you should have some young talent coming up that makes it easier to make a run, because we all know you can make a run easier when your talent is cheap. So it might be a dumpster fire for a year, but at least he's not over those owners, which he already knows he hates.
How much better does Deshaun Watson make Jalen Reagor and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside?
I don't know if there's any
realistically.
I don't know if there's any helping JJ.
Yeah,
I would like to hope that he makes Jalen Reagor at minimum an NFL wide receiver.
And then what? You got Fulgham and Greg Ward,
or Watkins, Hightower. I mean, I think he makes everybody better.
Mm-hmm.
I think he makes Miles Sanders better in a way. I think
Dallas Goedert, he makes him better.
Yeah, I mean, you know how I feel about Miles Sanders. I mean,
I know too, but I just think your running game is better. I don't know.
Well, I think our running game is going to be better because of Sirianni. I think he's gonna. If Jeffrey Lurie lets him, I think he can design creative ways to get Miles Sanders to be able to run the ball.
Well,
the other way you design creative ways is to have a quarterback that's truly a dual threat quarterback. That's not Lamar. That's better than Lamar Jackson.
We trade Hurts, AK, to Houston for Watson. It's a no-brainer for them.
Right, because they get a young quarterback back. Whereas from the Bears, they're probably not getting a quarterback back.
No, and Todd says that's the question. Can we draft well? Well, we seem to draft better later rounds than we do early, so we won't have to worry about early one.
Well, maybe this guy, maybe Gannon and Sirianni and this new regime, they can get something out of these dorks that Howie's drafted that we think are dorks right now, but maybe they're not dorks. Maybe just the Doug and his staff just couldn't develop them, which I could totally believe that narrative.
No, I think that the owner and the general manager control development of players. They're the ones who fire everybody. They're the ones who fire coaching staffs after guys say they're coming back, right? They're the ones who dictate who's fucking playing over money. They're the ones who did all this shit. So when Jason Avant talks about not developing Travis Fulgham and them doing him a disservice, it's because of the front office did him a disservice. Because if they play him, they got to pay him more. They're fucking frauds. So it's nothing new. And I'm not Mr. Travis Fulgham, but he should get every fucking snap after he played well. And if people think that Doug Peterson sitting them down, they're idiots. You just why don't listening to what's being said out there about Jeffrey Lurie? You're just not listening. Not listening to any of it. Not listening to anybody. Oh, run the ball more. Well, Jeffrey's telling him not to run the ball. So I mean, what? But we're going to assume Sirianni, who likes to run the ball, is going to run the ball. This dude wants to throw the ball 50 times a fucking game. Well, you ain't doing that with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he kept the wrong quarterback for that one.
So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting year. if it is Jalen, you know what I mean, guys? That's all. If it is Jalen, like, you know, because we're going to find out if that stuff's true, right? Like, if Sirianni's running the ball a lot, then we're like, okay, maybe that was just smoke. You know what I mean? No fire. But if he's not, we're like, uh-oh.
If Nick Sirianni comes in and doesn't run the ball, then all that stuff about Jeffrey Lurie is 1,000% true, and we're in big trouble.
Yep. All right, boys.
I don't know. I just have a hard time believing that. I understand Jeffrey Lurie likes to meddle and like be the diva in the offseason and make these big splash moves, have a big splash offense. I find it hard to believe that Jeffrey Lurie is meddling in like game plan. Like, I'm mad that we won this game, but we didn't throw the ball a million times. Like the Green Bay story. I'm skeptical of that story. I am.
Or he wanted
So if I see Nick Sirianni, who designed all kinds of creative runs for Jonathan Taylor to be the fourth leading rusher in the whole NFL as a rookie, he comes in here and this is pass happy, then yeah, there's big trouble because Jeffrey Lurie not only imprints the offseason, he imprints every like the game plan.
Well, it would make sense, Rob, for him to want to throw the football when he's paying $128 million to a quarterback. I mean, it would make sense for him saying, "Hey, I want him throwing the ball. I want him airing it out. I want blah blah blah. I want big plays. I want to, you know, like all of it makes sense. All of it makes sense." But listen, anybody got anything else free agency wise or anything?
No, sir.
I thought the Jets got a lot better.
The Jets can get better when they win football games. You ain't get better until you have a quarterback.
I thought the Carolina Panthers stole Hassan Reddick as well, but that was a great signing for that young defense there.
Yeah, it was. What, you want Galladay or Juju here? I don't know how we afford either one of them.
Can't afford that. I saw Patrick Peterson sign. Who did he sign with?
Minnesota.
Ooh.
I think he's kind of washed anyway, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Trent Williams got a ton of money from the Niners.
Yeah,
that was reckless.
Come over.
That was reckless.
Well, I mean, and then you got the Raiders. The Raiders who pretty much got rid of their whole offensive line.
And they signed
they made another trade today.
Gakwe.
Yeah.
Why did they get rid of their entire offensive line? That was one of their strong suits last year.
They got rid of Rodney Hudson, who's top 3 center in football.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I mean,
Hey, Rodney.
Cardinals, that's a sleeper pick when they got AJ.
Yeah. Dude, another aging old man going to the desert.
that's where it's a retirement
to
homes,
revitalize the career.
Oh, AJ and Deshaun could have a big year if them two. Well, Deshaun will be healthy. Or
DeAndre.
Sorry.
No, but you had AJ Green, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk. That's some weapons around Kyler.
Yeah.
Giannis.
Didn't they do something? Oh, they got JJ Watt too.
Giannis is eating a cheesesteak during his press conference right now, and he's making fun of the cheesesteak. So, just saying.
Yeah, fuck him.
I'm triggered. I'm so upset right now. I'm so upset.
Joe, remember? Tommy said it perfect. Joe, remember?
Ben remembers that shit too. I mean,
Who?
Ben
Who
remembers stuff.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Well, I mean, what else do you want him to do?
Shoot an elbow jumper?
All right, let's do it.
I was going to say, didn't we do that conversation earlier?
No, we did. I'm just saying Ben remembers stuff too.
Yeah, he shot a jumper from where he laid down at. So remember.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Great show. Ton of fun.
Good shit, boys.
4 hours long.
Congrats to you guys for going a 4-piece.
Yeah.
Got 2 L's tonight. Flyers and Sixers.
Flyers.
I don't even think the Flyers don't even count as an L. Didn't even show up. That's like we're out.
Yeah, well, it counts as an L when you play a shit team like the Rangers, but you're right. We'll see. Sixers next game, Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A little time off.
Rest the puppies.
Yeah, that win would have been nice.
It definitely would have been.
Going in a little time off, but great show.
Yep. It would have given you a little bit of breathing room, too.
Yeah. Yeah. So we
Not to be so perfect on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, see you, Rob.
I just froze. So,
You're here. You're good.
Yeah, well, I can't click anything on my end. So if one of you two want to take us out, we love you, fam. We can't thank you all enough for tuning in with us. Turn
Yeah,
your
right.
on,
Yep.
hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, giddy up. Again, 10-9-8, Fly Eagles fly. Flyers give up another goal as we're signing off. And who will be the Philly center fielder? All that coming up.
Dupes.